Hi, everybody. How's
Hello.
everybody? We already have some of our amazing bunglers in the chat. Of course, here we go. We got Matej. Hello, Matej. And of course, we have our lovely Leah, all the way 5 a.m. in Australia, according to Matej's math. So I'm gonna go with that.
We're gonna go with that.
Below us, off screen, I see you guys. We have Tim and Nick from Thundera who are going to join us today, as well as Matej will be coming up. We have a lot of fun things planned today. We have a what if for everybody. We have a music video. We have a little discussion about ThunderCats.org returning. What else do we have?
That's really exciting.
We have Tim coming up to talk about. Actually, there's something he's going to present. We don't know exactly 100%, but he is going to talk about receiving the coloring book. He was one of our first bunglers that bought one. We do have the coloring book contest too. So if anyone didn't enter already during the chat before we do it, please be sure and enter that. Look, we have all the way from beautiful Greece, our beautiful Bungler Costas, and it's 10 p.m. for you, Costas, I believe. Of course. Now here's our Tim. We love our kitty cat energy. Okay, so.
Of course, we have Zach with us as well. Of course.
We didn't do our intro. That's right. It kind of just started. We've been having technical
issues. That's our brand. We're always having issues. It may be that's our lot in life.
It is indeed 10 p.m. in Greece. So
it is 3 p.m. in New York City. Middle of the day. It's a hot day here.
Oh. Feel free, for any bunglers out there, if it's hot where you are, feel free to remove some layers. We will not judge you if it gets warm over there. So to kick everything off, we had a little music video to just kind of celebrate the 130 episodes so far, all of you and all of our inside jokes. And let's get that going because we have our guests waiting and we don't want to have them waiting forever. So let's start that off. And thank you all for being here. This means the world to us. And of course, we would want all of the people we have here in our chat. So
yes, it's a celebration of all of you, the fandom, the franchise, and just all the friendships we made along the way, and that we have done every single episode. I'm going to keep pushing that. We're the only podcast that has done that. Sticking with that.
Can we talk to Guinness? That's what I'm asking. Because for us, it was feet. 5 years? 6 years? It was a long time, but we're here now.
And we're still together.
We're still together. So, of course, like David said, we have our Zachra here. If you didn't notice that beautiful face waiting right here. All right, everybody. And forgive us. Like I said, technical issues up until the moment of, including our microphones, were not working. That's why we're not using our microphones. Okay, so let's
indulge us. Listen to Ryan. Watch Ryan's video. Now, where is it?
In one moment. The anticipation, everybody. Okay.
And an original song.
Of course. Okay.
What would it be without an original song?
What would exactly? Okay, here we go.
We've traveled all across third earth for 130 shows. From Sword of Omens visions to wherever Mumra goes. The warrior maidens have arrived, selling macrame works quite right. And Snuff explains the latest plan, while Tiger disappears again. The unicorn keeper's husband sighs, watching another craft fair rise. Macrame from shore to shore, and somehow there's room for 20 more. Wizra checks his magic mirror, getting somehow even clearer. Every glance just seems to fizz, 'cause Wizra's mirror's full of riz. ThunderCats, one and all, answer now the omen's call. Warrior maidens, Burbills too, there's always room for Bunglers new. ThunderCats fans, loud and proud, thundering through the Bungler crowd. From fruit, drugs to his rise riz, that's just the way Third Earth is. HOA meeting at Pyramid Peak. Mumra's been complaining all week. Too much roaring after 10, then lion roars louder again. Vultureman crows with a sigh, these mutants are below me, he cries. Going into Mega Drive, give me lift off, comes alive. Luna zooms across the sky. Nobody ever asks us why. The Mad Bobbler's lair of drugs, everybody's getting hugs. The inflamer is inflaming again, as the circus train steams ahead. Snuff gets shocked another time. Jack Almond's boots continue to shine, filled with stars from heel to toe. Why? We may never know. ThunderCats, one and all, answer now the omen's call. Warrior maidens, Burbills too, there's always room for Bunglers new. ThunderCats fans, loud and proud, thundering through the Bungler crowd. From fruit, drugs to his rise riz, that's just the way Third Earth is. Who's the biggest bungler tonight? Who forgot the sword in the middle of a fight? Who trusted Monkey in one more time? Who thought the new cat's lair was going to be fine? Who got dragged across Third Earth again? Who ignored every warning from a friend? Who thought Mumra's wig looked real? Some mysteries we'll never reveal. ThunderCats, one and all, answer now the omen's call. From Cat's Lair walls to Pyramid Hall, we really do love it all. ThunderCats, loud and proud, let's hear every Bungler crowd. From warrior maidens to his rise riz, that's just the way Third Earth is. Mumra's filing one more claim. Bunglers one and Bunglers all. Raise your sword of omens high, while Mumra's wig blows through the sky.
ThunderCats.
And what happened? Where did we go? There we are. Okay. So you all survived our 5-minute torture video. I'm so glad to see everyone there.
For those of you who left, sorry. No.
Okay, so let's get everything going then, everybody. So one of the first things that we thought we would do would be, oh, Costas has sent a message. Let's see. Oh, claps. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Spear fingers.
Our Carissa, who always sends what if, sent us a what if. Unfortunately, Carissa's at work, like some of us, maybe, potentially. So Carissa asks everybody, and hello, Carissa, when you're watching this later. She asks, as I somehow cue this photo, what if our beloved ThunderCats somehow ended up in our world? How do you think they ended up here? What would they do to survive? How would they react to our strange world? And what would happen if Mumra and his mutants ended up in our world as well? So if anyone in the chat wants to give some answers for that, I feel bad. Like, should we ask everyone below too? Like, what their ideas?
We could start ourselves.
Okay. So,
how would Bengali and Lino end up in my bedroom chained up? What?
My God!
What? I mean, how would we end up in this world?
How would they end up in this world?
Wait. Sorry. Just thinking out loud. Well, with the whole thing, I mean, we all kind of like, I'm very much about the multiverse. So, I mean, there's different universes, but that would be not really pertain to this because it's not really part of a multiverse. There's not other ThunderCats. So,
I think the Sorceress of Castle Grayskull opened up a portal that had never opened up before.
It just magically opened up.
She's been waiting. This door has never opened.
Oh.
And
good tie in He-Man.
And they ended up on Earth somehow. How do I think they would react? I feel like they would enjoy the food, if anything, knowing our ThunderCats. Mexican takeout has survived, as you know. Apples.
I remember reading a fanfic years ago where there's just a quick scene in it where they discover peanut butter and jelly and they think it's like the best thing ever. It is pretty good.
It's the best thing.
I love the idea that Snarf discovers new food. That's really funny.
So Matesh says, through David and Wizra's mirror. That's one way to go through a portal.
That might be a portal I don't want to leave once I'm there with, well, I do love my kiddos, so I have to, But I'm going to say this. I have a theory. That it's demons. It could be demons. No. I have a theory that, well, I've talked about this before, that we talk about third Earth. We talk about the cycles of the Earth. So I feel like we're in second Earth right now, like we are. So third Earth is really the planet Earth in my mind because we have pyramids. So I think it would be an issue of time travel. They go back through a time portal and they're transported back to our time. So it's more of a time travel thing. That's going to be my theory of how they get back to us. So it's more of a time travel thing. They're going back to second Earth.
And hello to Lucia. Thank you so much, Lucia, for being here with us. And she also does add happy 130 episodes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, because as you know, we are the only podcast that is done every day.
And I love this.
I think I've heard that somewhere before.
Have you? Because I don't think people know that. I think people really should know about that.
And Long Black Diamond says, I love ThunderCats and She-Ra, and my friend, you were in the right place. Mm-hmm. Did you hear the sorceress somehow might send the ThunderCats to Earth? Oh, look, our friend Kadu is also here. Oh. Hi, Kadu. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Should we start queuing up one of our segments? Because we have beautiful guests waiting. Matesh is also going to come backstage at some point and thrill us. So we have that coming up. And thank you, everybody, for being here, truly. Matesh says, Chitara would go shopping, Tigra does AA, and Panthro goes to the mechanic to get oiled. He's getting the oil this time.
I think Chitara and Wily Cat, maybe they start a gym. Like, remember at the end of Wild Workout, Wily Cat's like, I'm gonna keep working out.
Yes.
But I see Chitara being being ambitious. and wanting to start something. So maybe they start a gym, and she's the coach. Run faster.
I would love that. As seen in our intro 5-hour video.
That's what made me think.
Or
So you acknowledge that was a very long video.
Well, you know, and I figured it would build. And you had
Build
a lot.
excitement,
You had a
build
lot of
excitement.
episodes to cover. 130.
I didn't say it that time. He did.
So, okay, so we did have a flow, everybody, but you know us, and like I say, I feel bad that our beautiful guests are waiting too. So, on our to-do list, let's see. Should we bring somebody up?
It's your show.
You're in charge, Ryan.
It's everyone's show. Okay.
This is your Radical Ryan on the Radical Retro Rewind podcast. I am just the brother.
Oh, he has. By the way,
I know
his license plate. David has now.
I know. I ripped it off
Can
of
I
my
make
car
this
just so
bigger?
you know.
Like this.
It has to go back on my car.
Can we see
my
this?
shirtless
Can we see this?
shirt was lying up.
This is what we have to deal with in the office. Oh, okay. Question for our beautiful guests off screen. Would Tim or Nick, would you be ready in the next few moments to come on screen? Who wants to fight for it? Who wants to come up first? Does anyone in the chat? Tim, Nick, anyone first? You know us.
This is such a
I know the production you're getting on this live
unprofessional.
is unbelievable.
Unprofessional here.
And we're checking the chat.
Does anybody have any questions?
Kat, says the one and only podcast. Just saying. Hashtag 130 episodes.
You're right, Kadu, and I'm so glad you brought that up because I've never, people don't realize that. And I think that we really should. Did we mention that when we've had, like people from the actual ThunderCats show on, the writers, people? I don't think we've mentioned that. We should.
Oh, see. Oh, no. So Nick, it would be ready anytime. There is a slight echo. Let me see. I bet you that's because we couldn't get the... And Nick, I'm so sorry. You got earphones for it, and our earphones wouldn't work. So there you go. Also, by the way, Wheel of Time, Tiger and Mummer would do their own version of Breaking Bad. Welcome, by the way. Oh my God, we have a whole new spinoff here.
I could see that happening, actually.
I would love it.
Poor Tiger is a slave to the fruit.
Okay. And Mitesh says, I tell my wife that David is the eye candy. Oh, how nice.
I knew I loved
Thank
you for a
Mitesh.
reason.
Thank you, Mitesh. Leah's the
Thank you,
hard
my
rock
friend.
candy or the soft squishy kind. Okay.
Well, like a Sour Patch Kid.
So, Nick, if you're okay, if you want to, we'll add you on the screen, and hopefully you'll be able to hear us.
And we'll be quiet.
Okay, Nick is ready. Thank you so much,
Hi,
Nick.
Nick.
Hi guys.
Hi, Nick.
How bad is the echo for you? I'm so sorry.
It's repeating a lot, but I can hear you. I just might be like, when on the news, when one person's in New York and the other's in California, you have to have like that little delay. That's what it sounds like for me. But can you hear me?
Yes.
You sound
Okay.
crystal
You
clear.
sound
Okay,
great
then
with the
I can
earphones,
deal. So
the earphones that you got for this day.
that's all right.
So
I needed some anyway. So
Oh, you did? Okay. Thank
I mean,
you.
why not have them?
So Nick, and you probably heard this name being brought up over the course of the last, I want to say year, but Nick from Thundera is the creator of the beautiful Black Widow shark that came in a multitude, and now I'm realizing that I had pictures of the Black Widow shark that I did not add.
That's
But Nick has at one point, I don't know if do you still have the 3 sizes, Nick, or is that run out at this point?
I still make them, but I only have the large one left. They're all sold
Okay.
out for now. Yeah.
So, can you just tell us a little bit of how the inspiration came for the Black Widow to begin with? Because
Oh
it's an
yeah.
unsung hero, I feel like, in ThunderCats. She deserves her representation.
Oh, she does. It's such a cool shark, and for it to be on one of the VHS tapes. Like my brother and I grew up watching those over and over and over, so that shark's like burned into everybody's memory if you had the tapes, especially. And one day I was at Walmart and shopping for a toy for a present for a neighbor, and I saw this huge shark toy, just a regular, like a great white shark, but it had light up eyes and the teeth chomped. And I thought, oh man, that would have been so cool if they'd made the Black Widow shark back in the day. But I didn't think much about it. Just it stuck in my mind, I just kept thinking about it later of how cool that would have been. And I thought, I wonder if maybe I could paint it or, you know, change that up a little bit to make it look like the Black Widow shark. And I saw at Target, they had the little paint craft section. I just was walking past it out and I happened to glance over and there was like the purple and the red and the yellow. And I was, oh my God, like there's the paint that's almost the right color. I ended up having to mix my own paint, but still it was close enough. And my friend Tim, I don't know if it's the same Tim that's in the chat here or not, but
Is it you,
how-
Tim? That's
I don't
He's
know
saying
if it's the
no.
same Tim, but it's not. Okay. Well, I have a friend, Tim. His birthday was coming up. And so I thought, well, maybe I'll just make the shark for him for his birthday. And so then I started really thinking about like, how could I actually make it? And, what clay would I need to use to make the legs and all of that. And so kind of went through the sort of pre-production process. And then I found the right fur and it was the exact color and the right like length of fur. And it's like, okay, well, now it has to happen because all the pieces are there. And then I just had to learn, how to do soldering because the toy that I bought for the body, it had light up eyes, but they were blue. And on the show, her eyes light up yellow. So it's like, I can't, if I'm going to do it, I have to do it all the way. She has to have yellow eyes. So I had to go and learn how to, change out light bulbs and solder. And I rewired the entire thing. And so then there she is.
There we go. Okay, can I make
Last one that I have in stock, and this one is
Yeah.
up for the charity auction for Keeper. So whoever buys this one,
Oh,
That's awesome.
so
and
this one is
my
going for the Keeper auction. I will
How
make
did I
more,
not?
but for right now, this is the last one that I have in stock. So I don't want people to feel like, oh, that's my only chance, because it's not. But if you get this one, you're helping a good cause.
And by the way, Nick, I just noticed your amazing shirt. Do you have a Black Widow shark shirt?
This
I
came
love
from
this.
Tim. So
I
so
love it.
Tim took the logo this is the
Oh,
original
that's
painting
amazing.
of my little logo. And because I gave Tim a shark for his birthday, that's the reason I made it. But when I was making it, I thought I feel like people would like this, so I made more, And so anyway, he took the little logo that I drew for the eyes light up, and he made this and sent me this shirt. It's like, oh man, I have to wear this today.
Nick, while I made you large on screen, is that a Jessica Fletcher action figure behind you from Murder She Wrote?
Yes,
Just right.
it
Sorry
is.
about talking behind you, but I just I love it.
I love it. That's awesome.
It's awesome. And then this is
Talk about retro.
so Grandma loves Celeste's art. So Celeste drew this for me, and Grandma's a huge Murder She Wrote fan.
That is
So
amazing.
Celeste. Everybody knows Celeste in the Thundercat world.
Other Tim actually says he also has Jessica Fletcher's. So is there a secret bond between ThunderCats and Murder She Wrote?
It must be, because it's the same time period, and we all grew up watching the same shows. Back then, you didn't have millions of shows, so everybody watched the same stuff.
By the way, would you want to answer? And I noticed Carissa actually is here. Hello, Carissa. Would you want to answer Carissa's question about how do you think the Thundercats would arrive in our Earth? What would they think? And how would the mutants react as well? I'm assuming flabbergasted.
Okay, I'm catching up on the question. So what would happen if the Thundercats arrived in our world, and what would they do is what I'm hearing. So yeah, I'm with David. I think that's a time travel thing because they're in our future, because third Earth, so we're in first Earth now. So they'd be going back in time and losing a lot of their tech and stuff, probably. But I love the idea of having a gym, especially if that's what Lionel looks like behind you. He needs to run a gym. Yeah.
Can we get views
run a gym or like a personal fitness, if that's what he looks like. But no, I'd love to see the Thundercats do a reality show if they came.
Oh.
A day in the life of, dealing with Mum-Ra and all of their mess. So we'd get the Thundercats show, but it would be a new version of it. That'd be fun.
I love that, actually. That would make a lot of sense. That would be like, that would humanize them to the population.
Yeah. I didn't even think of it. For someone who's just zooming in for the first time onto this stream that has no idea, and they see this naked lion over behind us, I didn't even think about it. But a little spice on our stream so far. So for the auction,
yes,
and now that
he's fully clothed. He looks good. He's got his pants on.
He does have his pants on. So the auction that Nick was talking about is, and I wonder if we can move people to the side to do. Okay.
So can we?
So the auction ends on the 28th. And Nick, do you know a little more about the auction by any chance that you could give our bunglers a little more information?
Yes. Let me catch up with the echo. Yeah. So Keeper is an organization that supports different groups, children's media groups all around the world that support refugee children or displaced kids all around the world. And I heard about it through Peter Lawrence. Peter Lawrence knows the guy who runs Keeper. And so I got to talk with him and got invited to kind of help out with this. And I thought, well, I'll make a shark for you. So what they do is kids who are displaced, they support them through different media based on, I guess, groups that are local to those kids, wherever they are. And they have chosen a group for this auction to benefit that uses poetry, like spoken word and performance and poetry to help kids kind of cope and get to know each other and I guess get to know their new home where they've moved to. How perfect is that for Thundercats? That's the whole concept of Thundercats is they're I never thought of it this way, but they're refugees. They come to Earth, they have to rebuild a life, build new bonds with people. So it's perfect. I love the whole connection. And so they do this auction every year, but they pick a theme. And they try to pick a theme based on, superheroes or whatever that would make sense for refugee kids. So I guess that's why they went with Thundercats this year. And they got artists in the comic industry to contribute pieces, or even Dennis, who worked on Thundercats, has contributed a script and an animation cell. And those are up for auction right now. And the sale of those items goes to benefit that group that does the spoken word poetry. So like the shark, whoever buys that, you're supporting that group
Wonderful.
Through Kindred Spirits and Keeper.
Yeah, yesterday, so this campaign has a few arms. They're the Keeper Keeper's Kindred Spirits campaign has 3 arms. It has the auction, it has direct donation if you go to keeper.org, and it also has live events happening, one in New York and one in LA. I went to the New York event yesterday, and it was really incredible. The refugee camp or the organization. It's African Youth Artistic Poetry is the organization that Nick was referring to. They're based in Malawi at this refugee camp in Malawi that was built for 15,000 people, but currently houses 60,000 people. And these young people, there were some poets as young as 9 and as old as 18, like expressing themselves and telling their stories through poetry, which really you can tell how much it benefits them psychologically, socially, artistically, to have that creative space. So the auction is really, this is one of the pieces of artwork. This is up for auction. It's a really wonderful organization. So I would encourage you. I mean, this is not why we're gathered today, but I would encourage you to read about Keeper, KEPYR.org. Take a look at the auction and consider donating because it's a really great organization. And the Nick is right. Like the ThunderCats is such a great choice for it.
And the fact that Dennis is involved as well just makes this so much more special. I mean, just for us speaking of last year, getting to talk to Dennis on even comments on the videos here, then when we had him on the show, just I can't say enough about that man. He is just beyond kind, giving, and a beautiful personality. Beautiful personality.
Yeah. And I could see definitely this would be something he would definitely
100%.
Be behind 100%. He's really just a good person. So
I hope to meet him someday. I've never met him. I just watch him on your shows.
He was just on Beyond Thundera also.
Yeah.
We have recent episode. That's right.
Yeah, last week. Yeah.
So Nick, do you? And again, don't give away any potential behind the scenes things, but do you currently have any other projects in the work that might relate to ThunderCats?
I do. So since this is the last shark, I'm really going to jump into my next project, which I've been kind of working on a little slowly. But now I'm going to jump in on that and really get that going. So yes, I'm working on another character. It's going to be super hard because the pieces that I bought, it's not like, with this, it was a shark. It's already got the wiring. It's already got batteries. Everything's there. I just had to redo it and turn it into what would look like the Black Widow shark. But the next thing I'm working on doesn't have all of that. It just has certain pieces. So I have to really work from scratch. So I'm super nervous about it. And for that reason, I'm not going to say which character it is, because if it doesn't work out, I don't want people to be disappointed, like, oh man, I really wanted that. But if it doesn't work out, I'm going to do another character. So yeah, I technically have 2 that I'm working on, and then a couple other things also that are still sort of in the design stage. So yeah, that's next on the list is another character. I'll give you one hint. Okay, it's huge. It's a huge character.
Okay.
Oh,
so, bigger than the shark.
Will this also potentially come in different sizes, or is it just because of the character will it remain huge?
Yes, hopefully if everything goes the way I'm planning for it to go, it'll come in all 3 sizes. So Ultimates, LJN, and KidWorks. So I'm trying my best, because I feel like with the Black Widow shark, it's got the Battlematic action, has the light up eyes. So now I feel like everything has to have that.
You've set
Even
the bar.
if it's going to be super hard for me to do it. So I'm going to try. You guys got to wish me luck.
And we know you have the talent, Nick. So, I mean, that's without a doubt.
I don't know about that, but I'll put the work in for sure.
And of course, this is going based on how the next one comes out, but would you hope to continue to make these ThunderCats releases for fellow fans?
Yes. Yeah. So I already have in my mind mapped out certain characters that I want to do, an accessory or 2 that I'd like to do, and maybe a playset or 2. But the playset or 2 might end up being like a one and done, make the one thing, and then that might be it. Where the shark, I'm still limited with the shark because I can only find so many bodies to make. So they're all going to be like a limited amount of thing. But yeah, I want to keep making stuff. It's been really fun. I never did customs ever before the shark, and it really was just going to be a birthday present for my friend, and then one for myself, and one for Celesta, and that was going to be it. But once I started like getting the colors down and things, I thought, people are going to like this, and I can make more than one. So, and then it just snowballed. And now I'm on your podcast. I can't believe it. I mean, I can't believe it.
I mean,
And
I was just
you have
thinking
one.
I have one right here.
Fun.
He's got the LJN version.
Yeah. She's
So
excited to see
cool.
her dad.
Oh, you had that right when I. Oh wow, you had that when I came to your apartment, right? Did you have the shark?
I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know. I forget how.
I
Nick,
feel
how
like
long
I
ago
saw
did
it
you
in
first start
person
making them?
somehow, and you're the only way I
And the
feel like I
ketchup.
seen it in person. I wonder.
I heard. Did you say, Zach? Could you repeat your question for me?
Oh, just when did you first start making them? I don't know how to answer Ryan's
Oh,
question because I don't remember how
I
long
think
I've
it's
had
been
her.
2 years now.
Oh, then maybe,
I
yeah.
think it's been at least a year. Yeah, when I first jumped into it. Yeah, I think it's been at least a year. Yeah. And no, Zach, when you bought that, I didn't know it was like the Zach. I saw the name, but I didn't know who it was. And then all of a sudden, you posted pictures like Zach has one of the sharks. How did that happen? It's like, oh man, this is so cool. So thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Oh my gosh, thank you. It's so exciting. She's in a prided. No, that's the wrong word. She's like front and center.
That's awesome.
So, one of the things before, we go into our next, we wanted to ask Nick or congratulate him actually. He is now a new member of ThunderCats.org. So, I mean, we're going to talk more about it, but I just figured if you wanted to say anything, we're putting you on the spot, but to congratulate you just to be a member of that incredible website.
Oh, I'm thrilled. I just can't believe it's amazing. Like how you do one thing, it leads to the next thing. I used to always tell my students, like, just go out and do stuff, go get involved in projects because you don't know where things are going to lead. And, meeting all of you guys and then being invited to be part of the ThunderCats.org website. And now I get to be on there and help with the encyclopedia and doing content and stuff. I can't believe it. It's such an awesome site. I've been looking at that for years.
Yes.
And it's just so much fun. I just feel so honored to even be asked to be part of it. And I can't wait for what we're all going to do together. It's going to be fun.
We're really excited to have you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, it's a beautiful, we just relaunched the website. I'm going to talk about it later. And yes, it looks, it's very beautiful, but it's still just a small team of people like volunteering their time. So we love the help and we know you're going to make some great contributions.
So Nick,
Yes.
This is not the end. We would love to have you on in the future. I keep saying to everybody, granted, we're a little rusty with this live stream because it's the first one that we've done ever. But to just maybe, every few months, once a month, just to continue the ThunderCats discussion with people who are currently in the community and keeping the show going. So I said to Nick yesterday, if he'll have us again, we would love to have him on, in the future. And of course, because all of our bunglers know we're continuing, we're going to 2011, Roar. But we still have a million mail episodes and bonuses and just... Again, in the future, we would love to have you back for a full episode of something.
Well, first of all, it's okay. So for people watching this, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. So Ryan sent me this long, beautiful message asking, inviting me to be on here, and I was in the car getting ready to go. So I didn't even. All I saw was like, "Would you be?" And I was typing, "Yes, absolutely, I will be there." So the answer stands. I'll come back anytime. It's an honor to be on your show. I watch your stuff, and I don't want it to end. Like, the reviews. Like, I know you got to the last episode or whatever. Start over. Like, let's do this again.
We talked about this.
But, honestly, I would like to redo it again. But if we have an editor, because I refuse to edit 130 episodes again. I would love to do that. Like if we could do it in a more professional setting, because I feel like even though we have covered these over 6 years, there's so much we could have added, so many more people we have met to actually go with episodes that we have. Zach, so we would love that. Maybe even, you know what? Not promising anything, but maybe after we complete 2011 and Roar, which is what, 52 episodes? Is it 52 episodes?
I don't know, but they're like tiny.
Well, but David wants to do Gem. We right? Don't you want to do other things?
I'm going to talk to Nick too later about Gem and the holograms. I heard something maybe that Gem.
Yeah, Gem and the holograms. I produced a live show for Gem.
Did you see our Samantha Newark interview, Nick?
I'm catching up. Yeah, I did see that Samantha was on your show, and she was in my live show. I love Samantha Newark. She's amazing.
I think she's
gem. She was in our show.
She's a gem.
That's when I met her. She's the most remarkable person. She's such a good person. Like I could do a whole thing about all the stuff she did for us behind the scenes on the live show. She's amazing. Love her.
Well, that is a show that we have been telling people for years that we are going to cover. And we did invite Samantha too to come on to review some episodes. So Nick, we know you. Good. We have a Gem fam too.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Let me know when.
All right.
Longevity, as David said. Longevity. We got to plan these theories. He-Man, Sheeran. We got to keep going. And Lucia says, "Love her energy." Yes. Beautiful. Oh my God, beautiful. And also, I love. This is so random, but she mentioned she's like a fan of cryptids, like Bigfoot and the lock. And I'm like, oh my God, Samantha, I love Bigfoot.
He's like, I saw that she commented on it. Should I reach out to her and tell her that I love this? And he's like,
Bigfoot videos I see, and
I think it's going to be weird. And I'm like, I don't think she's going to think it's weird.
I see Samantha liking it. I'm like, should I send her a Bigfoot video? Anyway, Nick, thank you so much. I don't know. Should we ask everyone to hang below? I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Would you prefer to hang out here? You want to hang in the chat? Like,
oh, wherever you want. I'm good. And I see some people were saying nice things in the chat. I appreciate it. Yes. Thank you, guys. I see you.
Thank you so much, Nick. Again, please follow when this stream goes up, like officially on YouTube. I'll put everyone's links that we're on today, and the auction and the Black Widow shark, of course. So, thank you so much, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
Maybe
I don't know how to
end this, but maybe
the shark thanks you.
Bye.
She's got your coloring book.
Oh, yay! By the way, like Zach said, she has beautiful penmanship. So
that was awesome. That was just a camera trick, but still, thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. And thank you for being on today with us.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
Okay, so we have Tim next. Tim, if you give us maybe like 4 minutes, maybe we should just quickly just catch up on, let me just see if did anyone have any questions in the chat? You don't have to. We know you're here to support us and we feel your love, but if you have.
The support for all 130 episodes.
Matesh says, you rock, Nick, and we agree. Aaliyah says, it's so delicious, even the shark wants a bite. Ooh.
That's a great segue.
So, where is our media assets? And remember, by the way, Carissa, if you're still in the chat, We did ask your what if earlier, and we did answer some of it. We're gonna ask Tim. Tim, when you come up, we will also ask you this question.
And I can share because I do have Wizra too. So I'm an equal of I will share because I can't just have Bengali Lino and Wizra to myself. So
we should have asked actually Nick if you're gonna make a Wizra's mirror playset, because I think there's someone who would love it.
You mean Wizra's Riz?
I say nothing.
Where'd you get that word from my kids? You don't use the word Riz.
It rhymed.
I know.
It rhymed.
He was afraid it was rhyming with something else. I'm like, it's pronounced as it does translate Riz. I got you. Whistler.
So also keep in mind, everyone, we also have a presentation with lovely Leah's best screen caps from all 130, like some of the best ones that stood out, some of the funniest. And our amazing Mitesh is coming up for an extravaganza of some kind. So, Mitesh, by the way, if you're hearing this, if you want to, we're going to have Tim up next, but if you want to start using that link, you'll be down here, and then we could just put you up, whatever easier. You like how we do things like this? This is no behind the scenes. We're like, oh, just come on up. Zach, did you want to do anything before Tim?
No, Tim, let's go.
Okay. Tim. Oh, are you ready? Okay. Hey, Tim, we're going to add you. There he is.
Hi, Tim.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Tim. Okay.
I really want to know, David, this lion-o behind you, what is that? Is it like a towel?
No, it's a blanket. And I often wrap myself in it on cold nights.
Yeah, and spoiler for everybody, we've been using it as a sound barrier in the and when we record, just in case. So
there's a story about this.
His abs.
I got it through an Etsy shop, and originally I saw it, and it was on a purse, and I contacted the Etsy. The creator, and I'm like, do you make this any other way? Because I don't really want to carry around a purse, but I really want this. And so they're like, no. But then I was like,
oh, you saw the purse, everybody. It makes an appearance in the Christmas special.
So I bought the purse anyway, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give the purse to Ryan. So I gave the purse to Ryan, and Ryan contacted the seller and got that for me. So magically, I don't know why they said they'll make it for Ryan, but not me. So
I think I got a Zach from the same seller. I got him a blanket from the seller. It wasn't sexy.
You did, yeah. No, it's just a group shot.
So he's a blanket.
So Tim, this is the first time we're having you on our Radical Retro. I was going to say, well, yeah, I guess it is Radical Retro ThunderCats reviews. Do you want to just tell the Bunglers a little more about your love for when it started?
Sure. So the way the story goes is that my godmother got me a Lion-O action figure for like a birthday or Christmas or something, and I immediately became obsessed. But for me, I think I mentioned this before, like I was born the same time that ThunderCats premiered. So everything that I was watching and getting into ThunderCats, the show was already over with. And my mom was wonderful enough to tape it every day for me, and I lived off of those tapes until it was on Toonami, and I've just loved it my whole life.
I often feel like if it wasn't for Cartoon Network and those Toonami reruns, that a whole generation of ThunderCats fans might not have even gotten to see the show, really. I mean, if you didn't have VHS tapes or, at the time. So forever grateful for Toonami, truly.
Yeah, and there were so many episodes I had not seen until Toonami. Like I would go online and I printed out like episode descriptions and like studied them. And so I knew all of the episodes that I'd not seen yet. I knew all of them, like what was going to happen. I just hadn't seen them yet. It was wonderful.
And getting to see episodes that you never saw and wondering, oh wait, there's 50 more after this. Oh no, it's over.
Yep.
That's down.
I have that same memory, Tim, of reading. It was on the Ultimate ThunderCats webpage, which obviously
Yep.
doesn't exist anymore. But reading, and I think also printing them out, um, and just being so excited to eventually one day see them because I didn't have Cartoon Network at all ever. I had to wait until I could like find tapes other people had recorded. Um, but yeah, I remember. I remember being at a friend's birthday party and like yes, there were things happening at the party, but I just wanted to use his computer to like read read episode summaries. I was like 11 or 12 years old.
One of my more embarrassing moments was I had not seen like the Thundercats Ho 5-parter. And my favorite episode is the Ghost Warrior.
Yes.
And like in episode 4 of Thundercats Ho, you know, on the next Thundercats Ho, they tell you what's going to happen, and it's this epic fight between Groon and Jaga, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is it. I've waited my whole life for this. I mean, I was like 14, and the power went out, and so the VCR didn't tape that
No.
episode that day, and I cried.
Oh no.
Um, but I saw it like I don't remember how I saw it because Cartoon Network would just air the whole series and then it would start over again. But somehow
Yeah.
I got to see part 5 before that it came around to that episode again.
By the way, I'm also looking, Tim, in your background. And I'm seeing not only Star Trek, but I see that beautiful little snarf back there. I see some Lion-O. I love it. And by the way, Jessica Fletcher, can we talk about Jessica Fletcher?
Honestly, that was a comfort show. Like both of my grandmothers watched that show, and it was just such a comfort. And well, there's a whole bunch of Golden Girls in here too. And so at night, I would always put on the Golden Girls, and we kind of got tired of that, like the laugh track and all that. So we started doing Murder She Wrote, and it was just so soothing. I don't know why. There's terrible screaming and murders happening, but it was very soothing at night. And both my husband and I have just become obsessed with Jessica Fletcher.
She's amazing. She's an amazing character, really.
They're redoing that.
I was gonna
show,
say,
right?
it's coming out with Jamie Lee Curtis, a movie in December, I think.
Yeah, I
Really?
think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Tim, do you
So-
follow Pushing Up Roses on YouTube?
No.
She reviews, among other things, reviews episodes of Murder She Wrote, like the weirdest ones. It's very funny.
There are some really terrible ones, and
Yeah.
we love it. Pushing Up Roses.
Oh, this is by the way, everyone in the chat, we will definitely get to this. Martin Brown, I love your comments about I know the original series got a DVD box set in the US and the UK. I hope they do it all on Blu-ray. Yes, we totally agree. All 80s cartoons we would love if it got remastered in the future.
That's something we had talked about.
Oh my God, definitely. And Cadu, and this, Tim, if you would like to answer this too, Cadu asked everyone, which Thundercats character would you say you were most similar to? Ooh.
Gosh, that's a good question. I guess Mumra, because I just want to be in my tomb, like put me to bed and silence the rest of the world.
Okay.
So for our bunglers, you may remember our first Christmas special. And I say first because us crazies, we were thinking
You
the
never
year
know.
the year ahead for the next one, and possibly locations, New York. I don't. But anyway, Tim had this amazing story that I feel like is one of the standouts. Nick also had an amazing story, but this amazing story. Can we just mention the boots?
Of course, yeah. Do you want me to
And
retell it?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, so like I said, everything that I got ThunderCats wise was always secondhand or because we found it at a flea market or whatever, because the show was already over with. And there was a charity box at my church where you could donate boots for the homeless. And being a nosy queen, I looked at these boots and there was a pair of Lion-O boots in this charity box. And I told my mom I really, really wanted them. And very unlike my mother, she said that I could have them, but we had to go to like Goodwill and get two pairs of boots to put back into the charity box for me to take home these Lino boots. And let me tell you, after I shared that with you guys, I was talking to her about it, and she said those boots were way too small for me, and I wore them all the time. And actually, the boots, I showed her the picture that you guys sent me too, and she said no, that's not what they looked like. And so
Ooh, the
I
silver
did
one.
some
Okay.
I did some digging, and I actually found the boots that I had, and she said that those were the right ones, and I think she probably still has them because she holds on to everything, but that'll be another day. I'll find those sometime.
I love that.
Your story lives
It
in
lives
my
on.
lives in my head
Lives
though.
on.
I hear it because when I watch this episode, I'm like, it's in my head. Your story. I hear you telling your story.
And now there were other Lion-O boots evidently because there's a silver pair out there.
I guess I picked the wrong photo when I made the animation.
I had those too, but my mom said the ones that were that I stole from the homeless was a different boot, and I found them, and yeah, they're really cute too. So
You had to do what you had to do. I've done that myself. I've worn boots three sizes too small when I was going out to the club. I had to wear with those.
You had to go
those
for style.
vinyl burgundy go-go boots that I was wearing.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So Tim is special because he is the first person who purchased one of the Bungler coloring books. We were beyond grateful. Nick was our second. And this is amazing. So your honest opinion, Tim, did you enjoy yours? By the way, we didn't have this in time of the first time, but you also do get the You Bungler postcard.
Well, when I ordered this, when I placed this order, you guys had no idea that I was already a ThunderCats coloring book expert.
Oh my goodness.
So 5-year-old Tim created masterpieces.
Aww.
Like this Lion-O and this Panthero.
Oh my goodness.
And then I love this one of the Unicorn Keeper before she found her husband.
She was a brunette.
I decided she dyed her hair black and was goth.
Showed her an emo phase. She's in mourning. Her husband left her, finally.
Too much complaining.
So this was just an addition to my collection, and honestly, I went through it as soon as I got it, and I was cracking it the whole time. The inside jokes, your guys' humor is on every page, and it's done so well. The art is wonderful, and I would hate to even show pages because it's so thought out. I would want people to see it like themselves. I guess I could show. I'll show one. I haven't colored it yet, but um, since I
I'm
just
wondering how it holds up with color. That. Speaking of the unicorn keeper,
since I just showed her, there she is. No longer the goth queen.
you know, we have been joking about that poor woman for so many years that she had to be included. I mean, I feel like that was one of our earliest jokes,
She
wasn't
is
it?
like she is like the Jewish lady from Brooklyn that we knew when we would go visit our grandmother, like the complaining, "Where my husband." That's who she is to me. Like she is.
I had no idea that you collected these ThunderCats coloring books, Tim.
I mean,
It's
I
amazing.
can't say that I collected them. I had them as a child, and my mom, of course, still had them. And so
I love
as soon as I had this, I asked her if I could get those from her to show you guys.
That's amazing, and thank you for sharing that with us.
So now, Tim, you were saying earlier with the question that we had, you were most similar to Mumra. You would think.
Ah, I mean, I was on the spot. I don't know. I would really have to think about it. I mean, I'm not Tiger. I'm not boring. But yeah, I would have the most difficult time. But I did have an answer to your other question.
Yes, Carista's what if. Great. Okay, perfect.
So Nick kind of stole my thunder because my thought was reality show. And I jotted down a couple of thoughts. The Real House Cats of Third Earth, uh, keeping keeping up with the Thunderians,
Oh, I love that.
Survivor, Third Earth, and like you've mentioned, David, that might really kill people.
Yeah, I would think so. The real. Oh my goodness, who's flipping the table? I want a table flip. Humaira? I feel like she has it in her.
She wouldn't even
Definitely.
leave her. If one thing they would leave her, she'd be at the Tower of Omen.
In the confession booth, she would just be an empty chair of Humaira. So, Tim, also, I mean, this is just randomly off the top of my head, but do you have favorite characters from ThunderCats beyond like? I mean, it could be Mumra because I mean he's mine, but one of them. But
It's okay.
whoever, just sort of throw it out there.
My favorite is Judgmental Jaga, actually. Um,
Oh, do tell.
The
for
digging of
me,
holes.
for me, I saw him as a father figure, and those kind of characters in any type of media really just stand out to me. They really meant something to me, especially when I was younger. So I loved Jaga. And of the Super 7 uh, figures, that's the only one I've opened is Ghost Jaga, and you can't see him, but he's also on display and fully lit. I'll have to send you guys a picture. But yeah, he was always the one I loved the most. He gave great advice, even if it was judgmental, and yeah, I think that is definitely the one that comes to mind when I think of my favorite.
That's awesome. I'm glad that somebody's giving Jaga the love because I'm always dragging him.
Judgmental Jaga. I mean, but we have to thank him for blowing up Thundera and starting the whole series to begin with. Then
Yeah,
I mean,
But you're
I
gonna
think
say we have to
so.
thank him for his sacrifice.
turning into dust. Thank you for the dust.
Oh my goodness.
But he left behind that cape. I would have like been looking through the shipwreck to try and find that cape,
and the
that
bracelets.
helmet. Yeah.
If anything, they could have been pawned.
He knows
at the
how to
Purple
accept
Village,
her. He
or
knows how to. Well, if they were gold, Chitara
she
would
would
have
have
grabbed them.
melted that down. Melted that down. My goodness, this is just so. Tim, again, much like Nick, and we have, oh my God, all of our bunglers, but Tim, definitely, we would love to have you on a future episode because your history with ThunderCats, and of course, again,
Your love of it.
2011 beyond, Roar. I know we're going to definitely need people that would like to do Roar as well, episodes with us. So
people with open minds,
open coloring books.
I would absolutely love to.
Wonderful.
Leah did say something earlier about screaming in Jessica Fletcher. Where was that? I put it up for a second.
Screaming?
Yeah, about how,
Streaming or
screaming at night.
She joked that it was like a soothing sound to go to sleep.
Soothing sound.
It really is. Angela Lansbury screams.
Angela Lansbury. When she does that explaining at the end, she's like, it's like her, like that Columbo sort of a thing too. She's like,
I think when she eats, I always see that clip of her eating, like she's typing away and she's so focused on or licking her lips that her fingers. I keep seeing that clip. I don't know why.
I just love that she puts local lawmen in their place. She's like, I'm going to solve your crime.
Exactly. She tells people like it is. She drags them too, but like in a very like nonchalant, but very like calm. Her pulse. She doesn't like nothing. She doesn't talk. She doesn't raise her voice. She's just kind of like very, matter of fact.
I would love to at least play with the idea that maybe she's a serial killer.
Oh, is that what
lot of murder?
Do? That would be funny.
That she's responsible for all the murders and just tells a convincing story.
Blame somebody else.
Yep.
They say Garth Brooks is a murderer. That every time he goes to sponsors, people.
I heard that too, actually. That alter ego that he has. Speaking about emo look.
Chris Gaines.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
You learn something new every day. By the way, Leah says if screams are normal, what is your normal life like? Murder he lived. Hopefully not.
Maybe I'm a serial killer.
So Tim, thank you so much for being a part of this today and our first live stream. I don't know why I'm getting closer to you like you're right here. Then I'm trying.
Thank you for including
me. Thank you.
And I would just like to mention one thing because before I joined the live call here, I received an email from Lego that 10,000 supporters were reached. So hopefully that means we'll be seeing a ThunderCats Lego set in the future. But again, thank you for including me in this. I really appreciate it.
That is absolutely great news. That's perfect for the stream.
This is like, again, I feel like there's always like something, obviously meeting people but we're always, there seems to be when we're doing something, when we're recording, we always get some sort of really amazing positive news and just really joy.
We won the lottery today while we were streaming, everybody.
No, we just seen things.
No, it's true. I even got a number one song. That was amazing while we were recording.
Yeah, and then just there's always something.
So David thinks we're good luck. So okay, I'll go with it.
Yes, we are.
So
all 130 episodes of good luck.
Leah does say Tim should always be included. He brings the screams of delight. So thank you again, Tim. I don't know if you want to hang out below. Again, I don't know what we're doing, but
as it's really what we always
feel free if you do have to step away. But Maybe I don't know if everyone feels like it at the end. We'll just bring everyone up to say goodbye. It depends. Don't if you're busy or you're working, don't worry. But
we'll be in.
Thank
we'll
you.
be here.
But thank you.
Thank you again, Tim, so much.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Okay. By the way, is everyone awake in the chat? Costas, are you awake and feeling spicy? Matesh.
I mean,
if
you
want
you have us right here. You have a backdrop of sexy Lionel. You have us live. I mean,
also, by the way, everyone, thank you so much for being in the chat with us. And for the new faces here, like Martin, who said, that about having the DVDs, would love that. Mitesh, if you want to start heading over when you can, should we just do maybe a quickly Leah's screen captures? In the meantime, we have everything. There's polls I didn't do that's supposed to come up on the screen. We had a lot. We had all these plans.
We have a few things that we need to do, right? Yeah.
Yes, we got to talk about the org, and then Mitesh.
And then, and then towards the end, our giveaway.
Oh, and we have a giveaway too. Okay, we better step it into high gear. Okay, let's first start with this lovely Leah screen.
This is my favorite one. So do we need to set this up? So Leah, our lovely Leah, on Instagram for months was just I mean, Leah could speak to this herself in the chat, but was posting ridiculous screenshots that she saw in ThunderCats with commentary. I love this one so much.
And the eyes definitely have it.
That ain't the eye of Thundera. That's a cross-eye.
And Leah did mention earlier that the character she most identifies with is Leah. Perfectly said. But then we got something like, how about, let's work up to that one. What about this one?
Well, that's something I can get behind.
This was voted
or in front of.
This is voted as best upskirt shot yet. And I have to agree.
Is that Lion-O or is it Mumra as Lion-O?
Oh, that is a very Lion-O.
Well, it's still very, very visually impressive.
Is it most of the upskirt shots coming later are Mumra? So
yeah,
I wonder if Mumra as Lion-O.
Let's love a good.
A matter of fact, since you spoke his name, he must appear. Wardrobe malfunction or bad camera angle or both. Because I don't know if you could. Can you see this on the screen? Me pointing to it.
Is that like a tidy whitey?
I'm trying to point to his
bikini brief.
What Mumra wears, and there's a second shot. Mumra wears
bikini briefs.
Little bikini briefs.
A little bit.
He wore an itsy
Well, would you prefer? Costa says, "Talk about in your face." Him.
It's a rather tender subject.
Mumra loves his skirts. He sure does. And
yes, when he's not in drag, he's wearing a skirt.
Did I call this a? Oh gosh, here I go. This is a throwback. A Solange, not Solange. No,
you mean Beyonce's sister?
But Solange. What? This is like a
sarong.
A sarong.
Like a cover.
like a cover. Yeah,
that was just a few times you could see his undies, Leah said.
Maybe he wears tighty whities.
The rest are just shadows.
Because they just they ride up and they just cut. So maybe he's wearing tighty whities. That he's not wearing bikini briefs.
Well, but they're made of mummy wrappings. They have to be.
That is a nice cover up, right? Okay, our next screenshot. There's two of these as well. We have to start here first. I want to play. Meanwhile, on Third Earth, the last unicorn's descendants have a few issues, and the issues might be possibly something going on here. We love the last.
I love the last unicorn.
It was a staple of our house growing up.
I mean, Mia Farrow's singing could have been dubbed over, but I mean. When I was searching.
There we go. Okay, next.
Fly, Lion-O, fly.
I feel like this is actually handy. I mean, if it points you in the right direction, that's one way to travel.
mean, it's not wicked.
No, it's not wicked. It could be, though.
Oh.
But ho.
Mumra. Oh, we got a little Zakra. Mumra is at the end of his rope. And he looks so pleased to see you. He really does, doesn't he, though? He's very happy right here.
That's when he recites the poem, the nursery rhyme.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Oh,
When he
my
throws him in the-
Ding dong dell.
That's right. And how about this? Message via dog mail. It's better than snail mail. And honestly, I do love that this is an option.
This is like when he had to stir the get the radio waves right in the cauldron or the viewing pool.
You mean
The static.
right here?
Yeah, the static.
No, fine tuning.
Fine tuning, yes.
Lucia says, I love when David sings.
Oh, thank you.
Martin Brown says ThunderCats had three cartoon series like the original, Reboot, and Roar, and the other 80s cartoons had a lot of reboots and revivals like He-Man, Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe, and other. And boy, does I feel like especially Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has had the life of
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has had more
now.
Has more reincarnations than there are pizza places in the world.
Honestly. We have this one. This one is fantastic. Coconuts are on the loose. That's just nuts. We love our Captain Cracker here. Okay, I think we have a few more. Here's Leah's skull. Here she is.
Gives new meaning to skeletons in your closet.
She
right?
says, why did the mutants have a closet full of skulls? Spells, decor, Halloween decorations, or how did they get all those skulls in there without them escaping? That would be honestly.
Do you remember when you gave me all those Halloween decorations when you moved? They're still in my garage. That's like Ryan's Halloween
It
decoration.
was an endless supply of Halloween decorations. Here we go.
Oh.
Shout out to our amazing friend Dennis and his mirror wraith. One of two, right? Because when Dennis was on, he showed a different mirror wraith.
Mm-hmm.
Right, there's the wraith from Totem of Dara that's just like shows up in the cauldron.
So here we go. Someone needs the toilet. It's a little cold. Could be. He doesn't want your wraithy parts showing.
To me, that it reads modesty. It's like he's being coy.
Costa said before it was a skull-crushing experience. I believe that. And then we have a few more. Oh, this classic.
My favorite.
Oh, exactly.
My favorite Mumra transformation.
I think this one really affected Leah too. She really didn't like this one.
It really affected me.
I really think she was like, no, never again. Lucia says, a catacomb in the closet. Yeah, honestly. It's true. Do we have one? Is there one more before the grand finale? No, actually, here we go. Here's a bonus for everybody. And so, this is not ThunderCats, but how could we not bring this one up? Also, Costa says, that fly can squeeze through anything. It says, oh my word. Leah, do you want to explain yourself? I mean, I have other pictures. It could be worse. Well, there you go. There you go. And this is from The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, it's from like the 80s anime, Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
The character's name,
Something we will not be covering yet. There were 3, she says. There were 3, and it gets worse. I can't even imagine. Leah, does this object speak? Or is this just a
I can't unsee it now.
I don't even know what this is, actually, we're looking at. What exactly is it?
The character's name is Goof, but I don't know what the
Goof?
Yeah, G-U-P-H, Goof or Guff. But yeah, again, yeah, Leah says it's a giant monster.
It's a rather tender subject.
Does it speak, Leah?
From that end.
Yeah, from that end. But it's the head of it. Oh my God. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for that human centipede.
Oh my God. So that's that. In the meantime, by the way, in our chat, Martin also says, I hope the filmmakers will do a ThunderCats movie in the future, just like He-Man, Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe in the future. I know there was the Silverhawks and Tiger Sharks made by the same guy that made ThunderCats. So
you have no idea. I just got into this. I didn't get into it, but like this somebody online was trashing the new He-Man movie because he said, like, because it has a lot of humor for us older people that grew up in a certain time period, and he was like trashing it. And I'm like, is it really that bad? Because we're going to see it soon. And I'm like, but if you keep trashing it, they're never going to make a ThunderCats movie, because I feel like they're going to tie the success of like this franchise. I feel like they always do that. Like the first one, they're going to try to tie it to like another franchise, I swear. And I'm like, and I was like, please don't do that, because,
it's the thing is, we did see something before He-Man opened that said that Warner Brothers, and again,
I feel like they're selling a lot of merchandise. I mean, people paying $100 for a Castle Grayskull popcorn holder.
Well, that's true. But Warner Brothers, they did say, was going to look at the success of another huge 80s property, which was He-Man. Although I feel like even though they are the counterpart to each other in a way, that ThunderCats, it can stand on its own with its own mythos that I feel like you can't really compare the two. But it makes sense.
I feel like people that are like, I'm not poo-pooing. I don't want to put any negativity on it, but I'm just saying, like, I was like, don't say that.
I have the butter. So in the meantime, Mitesh, would you like to come on backstage with us? And then Zach, did you want to, in the meantime, because I don't know if my oh, there you are, Mitesh. I see you down there. Okay, perfect. Okay. Before we cue Mitesh, did you want to just talk about the org really quickly, Zach, or whatever?
Sure.
No.
So Bunglers, if you don't know, or if you're not familiar, ThunderCats.org, which is like the big fan website for the ThunderCats fandom, is back as of a week ago. The site, it started back in 2005, but back when the DVDs came out, there was a lot of excitement among fans, like in the US and also internationally, to like, fan websites already existed, but there was an appetite for something that was like really like bringing all the information together into one place and like making it feel really comprehensive. And so a team of fans put the website together in 2005, and it just kept growing after that. And the site went down in 2023, but is back now. And yeah, Leah, Ryan, Tim, Nick, a lot of folks helped test the site over the past few weeks while we were getting it ready to launch. So it has launched. The forums, which were a major part of the site for decades, they're back, and they're still like all the old conversations going back literally 20 years are still there, which is like it not only is it like a relief, but it's also just like heartwarming to me that I can go back and read all those old conversations.
Yes.
The forums are now integrated with the website more deeply. Like if you read an article or a news item on the website, there are like you can jump to the forums to discuss that specific article, and they're tied together. There is an email newsletter, so if you sign up for the forums, you become like a member of the website, and there are specific members-only features. So there's an email newsletter that you can't, if you don't have time to check the website regularly, you'll get digests of recent news.
I did sign
That'll
up
be
for
launching
that.
soon. Members also get access to like members only downloads. So I've uploaded all of my episode scripts that I have as PDFs. We also got donated scripts from Persia from her website, Return to Thundera. She donated her collection to be part of our archive. There's other production material up there also, and the back in 2007 there was a movie that was happening, and there was a script and everything, and it got canceled. But we have that script, and we had to take it down years ago because Warner Brothers got mad at us. But now we're putting it behind a paywall, or not a paywall. We're putting it behind the members only gate, so it'll be there too. And a big exciting feature now, because like we didn't just want to bring the site back as it was. We wanted to refresh it and provide new features. This is what the homepage looks like. It starts with part of the opening sequence animation, and then eventually settles onto a navigation grid. And if you and the same navigation is at the top. But yeah, that's sort of the big splashy homepage now. And we also have for members a toy shelf feature. So if you want to share your collection with other fans, you can take photos. These aren't just well, actually, some of these are product photos, but you can take a photo of your specific thing. You know, Tim could take a picture of his coloring book. I could take a picture of my shark, and the website automatically takes the background out of it if it's on a solid background, like a black and white background, and places it on the shelf in these niches. If you have a big item, there's also big niches for like vehicles or play sets. And then that's just your public toy shelf, and other fans can look at it, and it becomes a point of conversation, and also just a way to sort of showcase your love of everything that you have in your life. That's ThunderCats. Also, if you don't have photos, I think you can search by I think we have search by barcode or something, but lots of ways to populate your toy shelf. So that's a fun members only feature that's in beta right now. We're working out the kinks, but it is there. Yeah, and as we mentioned earlier, Nick joined the team. The team is Mark, who he was the webmaster years ago before the site went down. He joined the team. I think he wasn't part of the original team in 2005. A lot of the team members have sort of come and gone over the years, but Mark has been in charge for many years. And me as a writer, Egmont as a social media person, and now Nick as the master of the encyclopedia. So we're a small but mighty team. And if you have things in your collection that you would like to contribute to the site, to be part of our archive, we have a contribute page. So you can, if you go to thundercats.org, in the top nav, there's a thing where you can contribute anything you might have that you'd like to become part of a more comprehensive archive.
I just love this, by the way, that Leah said some of the names she gave places stuck on maps of locations. I love this.
Oh, right. We're in her testing, Leah also shared her map that she's designed, which is incredibly comprehensive. And
yes.
Mark used so Leonard Starr obviously drew that map in season 1, but then it got stolen and put into that ThunderCats magazine.
Yes.
And re-illustrated. And so Mark took that and turned it into an interactive map with locations on it, and I think added some based on Leah's. So that's also a feature that's being expanded awesome. And built out.
So our beautiful bunglers are making a name for themselves, and we love it.
Yeah, if please, we just relaunched. The forums aren't exactly bustling yet, so if you're not a member, join. Oh, yeah. Bring our brand of banter to the forums. I feel like we've been missing a gathering place for years now, and I'm excited to have one back. So please join.
So you said that you have all of the archives of all of the conversations.
From the forum, the old forum.
To me, that's amazing. And this is going to sound so crazy and silly, but do you remember? Most of you probably remember MySpace, right? And do you remember when MySpace had, I don't know if you remember, MySpace then had an app you could use, like I had it on my iPhone, and then it became like all music. What's his name from NSYNC bought it.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Joey Fatone?
No,
Timberlake?
Yeah, Justin bought it, and they were going to they make this whole like music streaming thing, and then they just got rid of it completely. It just erased it. And I know that sounds so silly because we have Facebook and all that stuff, but like I remember having certain like conversations with people. I remember having a conversation with somebody who's no longer with us. And I remember thinking how amazing it was to have an app on my iPhone, like modern to have that. And then they just erased it. So to have that, you know, those conversations, that archive is so amazing to me. So I commend you guys for doing that because it's, I don't know, it's like, you know what I mean? Like I do hold certain things really precious to me, and I've become over the years more cautious about. Like, I take screenshots of certain things that are like these things like that because I am more cautious and afraid about missing out or losing things, stuff like that because of that situation particularly. So I commend you guys for doing that, and let's just hope it really flourishes. I know it will. I'm just putting it out there. It will flourish because you have people that are really dedicated, that have a real love of it. And so, again, that's amazing.
By the way, anyone in the chat, we already have Carissa and Nathaniel entered into the biggest Bungler contest for the coloring book. Really, if there's anyone here that would like to enter, please feel free because...
Yeah, if you want a coloring book, raise your hand now, and I'll put your name. We're gonna draw names. We're gonna draw names out of a hat. I have my hat of omens here. We're gonna draw names out, so I'll put your name in if you raise your hand and say you want a book.
You get the coloring book, the crayon, and the Bungler postcard. In the meantime, Matesh, is it okay to bring you up? Okay, we got the thumbs up, and appearing in person are Matesh.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi,
How are
Matesh.
you?
Oh my god, this is amazing.
We got our matching shirts on.
Yes, we have. Yes, I've got mine on. How are you doing? Zach, you're looking very nice.
Good. It's good to
Lovely
see
haircut.
you.
I would be wearing my Bungler shirt, but I told David beforehand it doesn't fit anymore. I've gained so much weight since we've started this.
It shrunk.
Oh, sure.
It went in with the wrong load, wrong spin in the washing machine. That's all it was.
Yes. You're supposed to put in cold water.
By the way, we already got Leah. Hi, Matesh. Lucia. Hi, Matesh. Our beautiful Greek Bungler, Matesh. So,
He's so...
Tim, Matesh. For anyone on the live stream, and of course, everyone who's here already knows this name, but our Matesh has just been giving us love. So, years. How many years now? How many years, Matesh?
Well, since the children are now 14 and 16, it's been at least 4 years, has it been?
Oh my god.
4 years.
And Leah says it's a global love for Matesh. Literally, we have 5 a.m., 11, 12. Matesh, what time are you out at for you?
It's only 9:35 in the PM.
In the
the last time we recorded, it was like
this is nothing from Matesh.
Yeah, last time it was very late. Yeah, well, I hope you've enjoyed this month of June because, you know, at my special needs school, we've been celebrating Pride Week we've had, you know, and I don't know how common it is in UK across, but because we're a special needs school, any chance to celebrate, they go for it. And it was amazing because I don't think I can think of another cultural celebration because I see it as a cultural celebration because a community had to struggle to achieve certain rights, not just marriage, but just to exist and be recognized. So, but it's just hilarious to see all these children dressed up and waving their flags and being all rainbowy. It's amazing, you know, and I can't think of another celebration where they can just dress up as and be gay for a day. It's amazing, you know. Can you imagine that with, you know, Cinco de Mayo, that you just can't, you know. But, you know, this is the community that'll embrace you. So let's go. It was amazing.
I feel like if you listen to one episode of ThunderCats reviews and you get hit by a rainbow at this point.
Pay no attention to the man behind me.
Speaking of UK, Martin Brown says, I know the original ThunderCats was on BBC One in the UK back in the day.
Yes, it was indeed. It was indeed. That's why we only saw the first 65 episodes, and it took a long time before we got cable. A long, long time. I was in my 20s, and then we saw a bit of bits here and there, and but I got my Ho the Movie VHS many moons before then, so I don't care. That's all I needed in my life, really, the Ho the Movie. So and we got that.
And there's little things like that I always remember from our Bunglers. Like Mitesh, I always think, when I think of Ho movie, I think of Mitesh now. Like if I see an underwear, I think of Leah. Like if I was underwear.
So when you think of a Ho, you think of Mitesh. When you think of underwear, you think of Leah. This has really gone downhill real quick.
But I mean, like, our Bunglers, and over the years, just learning these things and sharing the stories that, again, just to acknowledge our community. I love that we know these things about people. So,
I mean,
by the way,
we're here, Ryan, to celebrate all the amazing work you've done in 130 episodes. So congratulations to you, Ryan, David, and Zach as well. You guys have done so much, and all the Bunglers as well. And one of the things, all you Bunglers, I'll just address you directly, I've noticed that in every episode, David's always been assigned or registered as a Ho. And I think let's take this weight off him. Let's take this Ho off him. So if you're a Ho right now, put in the chat, give us some Hoes, guys. Come on, let's own the Hoes. I'll put my hand up and go, I'm a UK Ho, a 50-year Ho. I've said it many times. So everyone, come on, let's Ho ourselves out. Come out, embrace David as not being the only Ho. Let's have how many Hoes we got here? Many, a plethora of Hoes, I think.
David already made himself. He's hoeing himself again.
There's this one universal appeal. I wonder who that is.
Oh, who's this Ho? Oh, Tim.
Oh, look at the Hoes.
Oh,
coming out of the woodworks. Look at them. That's
oh.
Thank you. It's really hard to hold that
Ho
to be the Ho, the only Ho.
Even when he tried to worm out of it, Ryan would make sure he was the Ho, didn't he, Ryan?
Oh wait, but you got to say this at the end.
You got to say it at the end. Yeah. Unfortunately, unlike Tim and Nick, my wife wouldn't let me have a fun background. She goes, "You're sitting there. There's your curtains. Get on with it, right?" So sorry about that, guys. So
speaking of Mitesh's beautiful family, another joy of getting to do this show over the years. Like Mitesh said, he had little, well, not that they were little, but they were so young, I feel like, at the time, and now they've both grown into these thoughtful, funny.
It's funny because children, we all change as we get older, but children make in 4 years, children make these big leaps. That's the difference. Like we all change, but as we're adults, we kind of settle in our ways, and we do make subtle changes. But children make big changes in these shorter periods of time. So it is like we've seen them grow in so many ways. So that to me is an amazing thing too, to be able to share
and
that.
Doing that last review, which Zach did such a beautiful job editing. I know he told me it's like low tech, but I tell you what, Anya loved it, and she wants to be that Burble again. She goes, "Can we do it again? Can I be the Burble again?" And I said, "I'm sure we'll ask your Uncle Ryan, see what he says, and we'll see if we can do something." But it was amazing. It was brilliant. She was just laughing her heads off. And the thing with Anya is, I couldn't practice it with her. With her, it's got to be on the spot. Because I've mentioned before, Anya has ASD, so when she says something, it's golden at that moment. If she rehearses it, it'll sound rehearsed. So I had to just let her flow, and boy, did she have lots of fun doing that.
Oh my goodness, we laughed.
She was super quick she had some zingers that had me laughing out loud.
I know, the leg day. She's always
yes,
the leg day. So you know what? We're gonna hand over this to Mitesh because I'm still not sure what he has in store for us, but I know it's going to be tantalizing.
I thought you said cancelizing.
Or that,
Well,
you know.
that remains to be seen.
I just want you to know that Ryan still has your lotion. What
I had to open it since Christmas.
The Christmas lotion.
And I literally, like, I use it after the shower now. I put the coconut oil on my body. And it's Matesh's Miracle oil. I use it every day. I had it on this morning. Thank you for bringing that up. It's in my bathroom right now.
Can I brag about that as well? Because I still tell my wife how I, spent my birthday night with 2 YouTube Thundercat host celebrities. Now I'll say rubbing my oil on you as well. Can I give her that statement? That'll make her happy.
You tell your wife you spent your birthday with 2 hoes?
Yes.
Leah said, "Don't pull a tiger, Ryan." Ooh.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna start. I had a whole bunch of different things planned here, so I'm gonna call this a buffet of bunglers, right? Because we got some theories here, we got some observations here, and we're gonna come in with some A, B, and C answers here. So straight away, chat, just hear the questions and see if you can put A, B, and C for these first 3 questions. So this is testing your memory as to, do you remember the very first episode that Ryan and David did? Now this ended up becoming a David specific questions. So here's question number 1. When Ryan first introduced the very first episode, Exodus Review, what was David's first words? Was it A, a lovely greeting? Was it B, meow? Or was it C, he sang a bit of the Thundercats theme? Was it A, B, or C? Ready, Bungler?
All 3 of
Give
these
it to
out.
me. Come on, A, B, or C.
Wow, Matesh is really good because he made it that all 3 of these could be a possibility.
I'll take the first answer. Who's right? Oh, singing. Oh, let's see what else we got. B. Oh, have we got another one? Oh, B. You're right, Bunglers. It was B. He meowed. That was the very first word and noise he made. Yes, that's David. Well done, guys. Okay, let's just jump on to question 2.
This is literally like a retrospect. Matesh really did a retrospect. He went back to the first episode.
Well,
okay.
To be honest, when I was going through writing questions, I got stuck after episode 10. There was so many things happening in the first 10 episodes, and so let's just go for it. Anyway, question 2, guys. You know our retro brothers are amazing at impressions, right? They're the best impressionists on YouTube. Guess what impression was done first? Now, it was David. I'll give you that. Was it A, an impression of Mumra? Was it B, Monster from Silverhawks? Or was it C, Skeletor? Mumra, Monster, or Skeletor? A, B, or C? Let's go.
Personally, I feel like he would do. He loves to bring up Monstar.
Yeah, that's
He
what
does.
I'm guessing.
He does love Monster. We would love.
We have an A from Lucia.
Okay, we got a Mumra, Skeletor.
You boob. We got a B.
Ooh.
Brenda. Costa says Monster.
Monster.
Tim says C.
Well, the answer is C, Skeletor. He loves his Skeletor. Go on, David.
Skeletor. Leah's a giant, just wants to be Will. It's true.
Okay.
Please, let me be Willa. Queen Willa. Master of the universe.
So, also in the very first episode, when Jaga bestowed the noble adult Thundercats with weapons, what did David say he would choose as a weapon? And he did choose one of these, by the way.
Anything can be a weapon.
A bar stool.
Yep, Zach.
B, a pool cue. Or C, a mop. A, B, or C?
I I am going to say he would have picked a mop, I feel like.
It is handy.
Pool cue? What was... I'm sorry, Matesh, was it a
Pool cue,
pool?
you know, when you play pool.
A mop, and what was the third one?
A bar stool. A is a bar stool.
bar
A is a
stool.
bar stool, B is a pool cue, and C is a mop.
Okay, so we have... Zach says a bar stool. Tim says C for Cinderella. B, Leah says. Leah says a bar stool. I feel like that is. You got your black belt.
Black belt and bar stool.
The weapon of choice for the noble David is a bar stool.
Got my black belt and bar stooling.
Right.
So,
yeah,
so he's
fabulous secret powers.
holding a bar stool,
Yes.
saying meow, and then impersonating Skeletor.
That's it. That's the image in my head.
We clearly did the wrong show if he keeps mentioning Skeletor,
You gotta
David.
give the people what they want. Violence, impressions.
I don't know. I mean, where Tigra keeps his whip when he's not using it, and we know where Panthro keeps his nunchucks. We don't know. We know Chitara keeps bow staff, but God knows where David's going to keep that stool when it's not in use. You know, we're just going to sit on it every now and then and go, let's have a drink. I don't know.
Leah wonders if Skeletor's skull was in the mutant's closet, and I often wonder now too.
Was hidden
Well,
in
yeah.
between. He's hiding
Okay,
in between.
so the next bit I've got is a sort of question out for everyone. Now, after we had Peter Lawrence's interview, that changed everything for me, right? Because I mean, I've heard his other interviews with other hosts as well, and he just says it as it is, and he explains exactly what we all did believe, which is they were up against it. You know, LJM said, we've made this toy, now write a story around it. And, you know, crazy bunglers like all of us, including Zach, Ryan, and David, and we try and make sense of it and start arguing about it and discussing it and do our what ifs and all the rest of it. But Tigra wasn't a character which was just made by LGN. I mean, he was, but he was a core character right at the beginning. And he got done nasty right at the end. You know, he wasn't in the last episode. I think I may have mentioned it passingly in the review with Anya, but I think it was really unfair for him not to be there. And even Peter said in that interview, he became into like no one wanted to write for him. Zach said that as well. It wasn't that he was unpopular, but it was sort of, they said he was boring to write for, but they could have made him interesting. So I just wonder, does anyone have any ideas? I'll start with Zach, actually. I want to hear from Zach. What would you do to make this Tigra popular? Because I love the Holy Trilogy. When we first started, you know, you got Tigra was cool, just like Panthro was, just like Chitara. The color coding of the costumes and the fur, everything was cool. What would you do, Zach Ra, to continue that coolness?
To make Tigra more cool, more enticing to write for?
Yes.
He would need to have like a midlife crisis. He would need to like build like he would need to build like a sports car, like a Thunderbird, a thunder.
Oh.
And like, you know, get a funky haircut and like really go wild. Oh yeah, I like Leah's idea too. Yes, shenanigans while invisible.
Yes.
What about Tiger's Drag Race?
Is he judging or competing, Tim?
And Leah says, and his clothes not turning invisible. Actually, this is a great question, Matesh.
What if he turned bad, like evil, like sort of like evil adjacent? Like he kind of like got fed up because he got left behind with Pumaira too many times, and he's like got fed up, and he wasn't playing by the rules anymore.
Yeah, I mean, Zach's right. You need a twist. You need something to happen to change, and the writers could have thrown something in to just change his direction. Now they take him in quite a pathetic, he loves cleaning way in Raw, and they give him an absolute rehash in 2011, don't they? You know, yes. He's his own person there, separate from Lino. He doesn't need Lino to, you know, be identified as that Tigra. and he's an amazing character. So it's obviously been done. So why couldn't Peter's Peter was amazing, he's like, we just did this and that's all we did. So had to carry on because I really felt for him when he's explaining because they were up against it every time. Right, I'm jumping straight on to the next question. Right. Now, believe it or not, one of these characters I'm about to name was a popular actual name for children in 1982.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Which one of these Thundercat characters? I looked up lots of facts. There's so many facts online, and I had to double check this one. Is actual children named one of these names? A, Jaga, B, Chitara, or C, Pumira? Now, I've not met any of these kids, and I've been teaching for 30 years. I've never met a Jaga, right? But think globally, culturally, across the world. It's not just, we're not taking UK, US. Which one of these names could be a child's name? A, Jaga, B, Chitara, or C, Pumira?
So we got
C, Chitara. He's got a sister called Chitara. Cool. C.
Pumira.
Pumira.
Honestly,
Hey,
I'm
Jaga.
going Queen Jaga or Pumira myself.
I'm
I feel like
saying-
Pumira might be a grand name in some country, and she's the queen.
I'm gonna
But
say
she
I'm gonna say
deserves-
Jaga. Jaga the
Lucia said, I think
judgmental.
all of them.
All of them, yeah. All of them, possibly.
Or Chitara,
I mean-
but it's pronounced Chitara.
But this is before the show aired, right, Mitesh?
So this was from 1982
Okay.
Thank
onwards.
you.
That's what I read right now. Leah and obviously any other educators out there, right, who are teachers in this chat room, right, would know if Thundercats fan, if a kid turned up and said, "My name is Jaga," I'd absolutely lose it. Yeah, I'd make that.
I have
I'd
to
make
take a
that
picture.
child a hero. I'd give him a sword. I say, "You got to dress up like this." He goes, "Why are you forcing me to do this?" You're doing this. You're Jaga, son. Right.
Put on that
So
cape.
anyway, Jaga's not the answer. The answer, believe it or not, in 81 daughters were named Chitara. And most of them were in the US. Again, cross-culturally.
Wow.
81 daughters were named Chitara. Now, that was a surprise.
I am
I'm
shocked.
Yes.
And this is the type of journalism that we needed this whole time on the show. Look at Mitesh research. My goodness.
Yep. Okay.
That's a great name. It really is.
Okay. Here's another A, B, or C. So, which classic movie did now? This is what do you remember about Ryan and David? Oh, sorry, Belle's just walked in. Hi, honey. Okay.
Belle,
So,
she's famous around here. We know Belle.
So, okay, Bunglers, this is a question for you guys. Which movie did Ryan and David make the most comparisons to with Thundercats? Comparisons to. Was it A, and all of these were mentioned, but the most mentioned? A, Titanic. B, Star Wars. There's a Star Wars summer special event. Right? You got to tune in, right? They're doing every movie. Do you believe it? Every movie, every Friday. You should do what I do. Wake up at 5:30, write a stupid review, and go to work. It's hilarious. Or C, Star Trek. So A, Titanic. B,
Ooh.
Star Wars. Or C, Star Trek. Which one?
Honestly, it's
Here's our baby.
Titanic. There she is.
That's
Belle,
Zach.
you're
Look, say hi.
famous.
That's Leah.
You know we
There.
can
There's
talk-
Kirsty. Look, there's everyone.
baby.
Kadu. Say hello. Say hello.
Oh my God, she's
Wanna go to
beautiful.
mommy? Go to mama. Okay, so we've got
We have a C from Tim. We
yeah.
have a Star Wars from Leah. Zach says A. Leah says I would have said The Last Unicorn at the beginning. Honestly,
What do
I
you
feel
think?
like I really feel like it's Star Wars because I always felt
You
like
felt the disturbance in the
I
force.
felt the
Thousands of
disturbance.
people cried out and then were silenced.
which she says A. No, because I feel like it is very Star Wars in a way.
And
know, you
it has
quote-
been written in one. I'm sure Zach knows this. It has been compared to or given like an homage to Star Wars. But what you guys have said, the most which movie comparison to was, or franchise, I should say, is Star Trek. David once compared the Burbles to the Borg. You made some modern Star Trek references as well. I've got a list here. You've made quite a few Star Trek references, much more, especially in the first few. You did it in the first 10 episodes. You did loads of little references to Star Trek.
I'm shocked.
Right.
I have definitely, as a kid, loved Star Trek a lot, like big time.
More than Star Wars, though.
Well, Star Wars ended, and then Star Trek.
You know
was
what?
Like,
we did the wrong series this summer, evidently, because we could have tied it into.
Do you know the last episode? The last movie I ever saw in a drive-in was Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan.
Wow.
Little backstory.
Speaking of chests.
Yeah. Oh, well, speaking of chess, you know there was a theory that was false. That they
Yes,
weren't his, chesticles, as I call them, right? But they were real.
They were real? They weren't
They
prosthetic?
were real. They were not fake.
Do you know I always believed it was real too? I'm glad you cleared this up.
That's what it says in my book, anyway. It says it was real. He got a lot of like.
How many references do you
questions
know?
about how real are they? You know, because they look so polished.
Actually, I was going to say, too bad we didn't know we could have put some chest comparisons up here.
Baby, not mine.
I won't be able to mention that when I do my Star Trek movie reviews now, so I'll have to keep the other facts to myself.
I think
So here's one. Here's the next question. Right. So Bunglers, which one of our hosts, Ryan or David? So the answer is either going to be Ryan or David. Said in the first episode again, who's compared themselves to Momra by saying I'm always in a robe. So was it Ryan or David who believes they are always in a robe?
I think that's
I
you.
can see Zach's thinking about this one. He can imagine them both in a robe.
You know, it's funny. Didn't I just?
You know, if I
you
had
just say you were in a rope. You said it to me. You were in your rope today. Before.
Yeah, you were. David was in his pre-show. It looked like Broadway. You know when they say like before the show, he was all made up here, and he had this robe on. So Leah says Ryan, Lucia says David, Zach says I'll say David. Tim also said David.
I'm picturing more of a kimono than a robe.
Did you find Narnia in there? No.
I can make quite a living in a robe.
Well, our answer, Bunglers, is no surprise, David, the ropester, the Jedi ropester himself.
Literally, he lived up to the name today. If only we would have known. We could have had you come in on a robe.
I do like a good robe.
He does. He still does. I was trying to think. Did I have a robe?
Okay, I'll do two more things now, right? So this next section is, I'll do two quick ones. Well, I'll do a third one unless Zach blows me a kiss, and then I'll know it's time to move on. So this section's called Let's Get Jiggy with Jaga, right? So let's get jiggy with Jaga, guys. So just like Tigra, Jaga, this isn't a question. This is a sort of theory and a sort of statement to you guys, and see what you think. So Jaga again was an established.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to make you bigger. Sorry, Tej.
It's okay. Don't worry. Fine. It's okay. Belle, go to your mommy, honey. Wait. You fell down. Wait, get over there, girl. Go on, honey. Right. So Jaga was an established character from the beginning, and he's been depicted in many, many different ways. So first, he was the savior of our Thundercat heroes. Then he was that spiritual guide for like Ben Kenobi. This is all references to Star Wars on purpose, so everyone tunes into the summer event, obviously, right? He was the overbearing parent. He was the passive aggressive parent. He was also a manslaughterer or accidental, even more accidental than manslaughter, accused of, or was he just recycling things really badly? Belle, I'm on the YouTubing.
Belle knows that she is a celebrity and she needs to be heard.
Or last, he was the absentee father, which David will remind us that, he did leave Jagara. I mean, why is she named Jagara if she wasn't Mrs. Jaga? And from what we heard from Tim could be the son. So, Tim, if you are, David and I really want to know. And also, where were they going with Jaga? I mean, I will give him this. He did have a great last episode because he was in the episode when Claudius came back. And, we had the Shadow Master. That was a great episode. But he's been all these things throughout the show, all 130 shows. But which role do you think he best fit in? Which role do you think he should have remained in? What do you guys think? What does the chat think, and what does Zach think? What do you reckon, Zach?
Tim said you stole my thunder, Mitesh.
I think that there came a point where the advice, like, Lionel grew to a point where he didn't need that advice anymore as much. So I don't think it's that one. I would have liked to see him, like, participate in other ways, not just show up when it was convenient to spout something off and then disappear.
He's gonna.
I would like him to have, like, been more like almost the role that Linkso filled in, like, providing history.
But that
once Linkso was there, Jaga wasn't needed for that anymore. But for me, that's interesting. Also, if you can come back from the afterlife to say hello, why wouldn't you be doing it all the time? Just visiting all your friends.
I thought when I first saw the movie and Linkso was introduced, I go, he looks cooler. He's wearing black and red. He looks like Daredevil. We'll keep him. He's blind and he's got all these other abilities. Amazing, And he's not going to turn up when I'm in the bathrobe or, waiting for Wizra or somewhere, He's going to knock. So, yeah, definitely. I mean, there's a massive theory. It's not a massive theory.
And he's not.
Zach's brought this up before as well. The fact that Jaga's sacrifice, if you look at it as a sacrifice in the flagship, was due to the fact that, he wasn't aware that the Sword of Plunder was going to try and escape and cause that destruction. So because he knew that had happened, he knew as he was on that flagship. This is sort of like a fan theory, right?
Did I say that?
He let himself die. That's a theory out there, So do you agree? Do you reckon? What do you reckon, Chat and Zach? What do you reckon, buddy?
Leah says Jaga haunted and probably frightened off anyone Lionel liked.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's hopefully not haunting any closet. Jaga might have a few things in that closet, Leah.
No, he's off the closet now. That's it.
It's funny, Mitesh. I don't remember saying that, but it's something I would say because it's like I do love the idea of him getting that information maybe very late and having it with him on that day. I think it sort of colors everything for the day if he suddenly found out.
Okay. Well, I've got a what if question, but I'll end with the what if question. Or do you want to hear a relationship combos? Do you want to hear some relationships? So here's a theory of relationships. See what people think. So, like David keeps reminding us, Jaga and Jagara, they must have been a couple. They've had to be a couple. They named each other after themselves, sorry. Right. So do you remember Tashi?
Of course, she only wanted to be free.
And she screamed.
I think, Tashi. What do you think, Tashi, Hearts, Mumra? What do you think of that couple?
Is it Are we coming up with names like ship names for them, like Mumshi
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Tara?
Let's have some love names.
I like
Let's
Tara.
have some love
Leah
names.
says J and
J and
J.
J.
Burying things together, working 24 hours, 7 days a week. She's even underground already. That's true. Wow, Jaga buried so many things. His last thing was putting her underground.
Oh,
Thing to think of.
You're just terrible.
I mean, in the timeline of ThunderCats, from when do we know how long she was there?
From the beginning of time.
She was? Oh, sorry.
From 24 hours a day, 7 days a week since time began.
Since time began. That's what she says, doesn't she? Right?
I just think she's being dramatic.
As everyone should be on the show.
She must
By
have
the way,
popped up milk or something.
Hello, Buddha from Beyond Thundera
Hey,
podcast. And of course,
Tara.
he says Tara, which I like Tashi and Mumra.
I like
then
Tara. It sounds very Klingon.
Oh,
And then Tim says, fun fact, Tashi was Mumra's sister in the comics, so that would be a very Jerry Springer episode if they were Leah
thank
adding
you.
incest to the Mumra wing.
Yeah.
Well, times were tough. They didn't have a lot to choose from.
Oh my god.
Listen, weren't they on the same? Was Wizra with? Are they in the same like?
Well, I don't know. I put here. What do you think of the couple of? Would you guys go for Wizra and Chitara, or Wizra and Davra? I mean, which
Anything she can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than her. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
You
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. No, you can't. What is it?
Shut up. Don't make me smack you in front of the guests.
You see the abuse. You see the abuse. We got Wizra and Chitara. They're the gold standard.
That's it.
Amen.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, the gold standard.
Was Tara? What?
Tara.
Wiz Tara, correct. And the last couple I've got. Is
She
the
was
lady-
Wiz.
No.
She Wiz. Chitara.
Oh,
Gee whiz.
Tim says it's Pride Month. We have to go with Davra.
thank you.
Davra.
Chitra.
Cheatra.
I kind of like Chi Wiz.
I love Gee whiz. That's really funny.
Kiwis. You could package that one.
Put it on crackers.
Okay, here's a lady. We can call her a lady. I'm pretty sure we can. Right. Mumrana, Hot, Ice Queen, Tartara. I think that's a nice couple.
Tartarana.
Tarana.
I think I'm thinking of Tartar thoughts.
Buddha, by the way, says Captain Kraka and Chilla, a power couple. And we know that she
Brilliant.
was ready to throw it all away and become a pirate that day. She was already, she's like, I'm here, I'm a pirate.
Well, I mean, would you just say Captain Chilla?
Or
Captain Chiller.
Chillacker.
Chillacker.
So, but we got to go back to.
Cheese Whiz, what color is that?
Oh.
It's gold.
It is. That needs to
Laurel
be in
with
a
himself.
t-shirt.
So, okay, so if we had to put their names together, what do you think?
Who? Which one? Captain Cracker and Chilla? Wait.
No, that was Captain Cracker and Chiller was just a bonus from Buddha.
Mumrana and Ice Queen. Ice Rana.
Ice Rana actually would be a beautiful name, actually. And possibly in 1982, it was a name that you had.
Possibly.
Mumtara.
Possibly.
CCC.
Mumtara.
Mumtara? No, I think. Queen. Yeah, there's a lot. Oz, Aras. And even on He-Man, you got Ors, right? Or O. On Thundercats, you got Raz.
Well, Ra is Egyptian.
That's
Ra,
Ra.
a lot of Ra. But then you got She-Ra.
I'm gonna end, guys, on this what if, right? It's not a big what if, it's just a what if question, right? So the HOA, right? The what if the HOA, the ancient spirits of evil, actually fought the Thundercats? What, because they're spirits, and I think we've all talked long and hard about spirits possessing other animals, creatures, and characters on the show. Because
Yes,
Uncle Osbert, he was possessed by Momra at one point. And what if the spirits of evil possessed characters on Third Earth and fought the Thundercats? Do you think that would be? I mean, what do you think of that? To me, that's just an epic battle, an epic, three-parter. But what do you think of that scenario? Do you think they'd win? Do you think they got a chance at all?
Leah says, considering their ability to fail, well, there's one likely conclusion.
I would say, depending on who they possess, maybe they would enhance the natural ability of that particular villain. Like, in other words, if a certain spirit of evil possessed like Vulture Man, and you like enhance his natural, because there are times that they've come close. Maybe it's I've always said the Achilles heel of Mumra and all these other villains has been that they're like narcissistic and all of that. So I don't know. Like, they fight against each other, so maybe separately, maybe they would be like.
Could the ancient spirits of evil possess their champion that we saw in the last episode?
He could do with a hand, couldn't he? I mean, that champion, is like I put in a review, that was ridiculous. That Predator's dad, as I called him, right?
Predator's dad. That's what it was. That's what it was.
He just popped out. He just, we'll call upon our champion. How many champions have they got in that pond? They just pull them out and go, you go now. They could have done that 1,000,001 times up to now, Well, at least 130 times. Good Lord, I tell you. These guys.
I like the idea of them possessing like a whole population of allies that the Thundercats are afraid to hurt. Like, possess all the warrior maidens, or all the everybody possess all the allies,
all the Burbles. They can't fight the Burbles. It wasn't for Burbles. No place to live, no candy fruit. It's all gone.
I mean, I don't know. Do you remember at one point that Rotaro really beat down the Thundercats at one point?
Yeah.
By himself? I mean, what if they enhanced like certain individuals that were? But again, I don't know.
It caused a real problem. It's a movie, isn't it? It's a movie that never was. Better than that Thundercubs thing, whatever that was.
Mongor.
Mongor, and we know that Peter loves Mongor, so that would have been an interesting character to return, seeing as he was basically
scary.
He was the devil,
right?
He was Satan. I don't know.
Leah says, well, more fly now. So now that we have Mitesh here.
Yes, I've closed my My Little Pony notebook, which I got from Anya.
I love that.
Friendship is magic, folks. Never forget.
By the way, Martin Brown in the chat says, I know 3 of the original voice casts for Thundercats are still alive, like Larry Kenny, Peter Newman, and Lynn Lipton. I think Larry Kenny is in the original series reboot and Roar. So yes, Larry did play King Claudos, even though I've been calling him Claudus for the last 40 years.
New York accent.
I've been calling him King Claudus. And in Roar, I think Larry did a commercial for Roar, right? Where he sees like...
He did.
2011 Lion-O, and
there was a crossover. There was a crossover with Raw and the Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans,
And there
that's
was
right.
a gigantic version of Lino, 1985 Lino, and he goes, anyone who doesn't like this show or something very meta, who doesn't give this a chance, is like a poo-poo head or something. He came out with something childish, just to support them, give the Raws a bit of a chance. And I was like,
And yeah,
well, obviously, you got to do what you got to do, Larry. But come on, mate.
And this is great. So Buddha, Zach, I had no idea. I didn't even know this, that Larry was Jaga in Raw. Thank you, Buddha.
Wow.
That's great.
Brilliant.
Larry voiced Jaga and Mumra in the weird DVD special feature game that Celesta and Persia and I helped with. He did the voice. He did Jaga and Mumra on that too.
Brilliant.
It's almost like, again, to bring up our sister series, Alan Oppenheimer. Is that his name? Oppenheimer? Oh my God, Skeletor. In the Chip and Dale movie they had, he did the voice of He-Man and Skeletor. So it's like those people that they're still around and then they kind of like almost inherit the role or attempt to do it, which is nice. So to wrap this up, maybe I would love if Mitesh up with maybe Nick, would you want to come up? Like, because we just have to do this contest now. Maybe we could just have a big old Nick, can you give me a thumbs up if you're okay to come back on camera? Okay.
Nick, are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay? Tim,
It's great. Look, it's fine.
I see your devices are not connected. That's okay. But just in case, if you wanted to come on in, you can come on in. Welcome back, Nick.
Thank you, guys.
Buddha
My
says,
echo's gone, so I can hear you better now.
Oh, great.
Great. Okay.
Am I adding any more names to this hat?
Yes, please.
I'm ready.
Let me zoom in on Zach. He is going to be doing the Hat of Thundera contest.
Is that one of the treasures of Thundera?
Does anyone else want to be entered into winning the coloring book? Your opportunity is here. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. In the meantime, everybody, we are going to be starting ThunderCats Roar in the fall.
ThunderCats 2011 in the fall.
Oh my God! Thank you. 2011 in.
Thank God somebody knows what they're doing.
What we're doing here. In the fall, so that is something to look forward to. In the meantime, this is just a little samples of the coloring book. We have.
Don't show them all, baby.
No,
Don't give all the goods away.
We're just giving
a little peek.
Of course, Captain Breck has his bucket, and if you've been listening to the show,
force the mutants to
you
use
know
it.
that David suggested that the mutants are forced to not only eat chicken feed out of this bucket, but to also defecate in it. Yeah. Buddha was around for that episode. We also have and by the way, can I tell you, I had to come up with this maze and put this together. So I attempted to finish it. It can be finished.
It's very rudimentary.
I had to
you'll enjoy
I had to make the maze separate and then put these elements on. So, and then finally, how could we not have
this? Is self-explanatory. If you like it, you like it. If you don't,
I love this.
You have to like it. The 4 wins.
And there's a lot of jokes, by the way, that did not.
There's a lot of stuff in this. There's a lot. There's definitely a lot. There's a really funny stuff in here. Guys.
Buddha says the coloring book is seriously awesome. And then yes, he was. He was there for the bucket and Brick's bucket. By the way, Buddha, do you have any upcoming episodes of Beyond Thundera's podcast? Possibly with our own Zach coming up? I want to say. Martin says ThunderCats did have a video game back in the day, just like He-Man, Transformers, TMNT, and other hit series of the 80s. And speaking of Cartoon Network, I don't know if anyone else remembers that Cartoon Network had like a very, I don't even know what you would call it, a very 90s-esque game for a little while on their website.
It was a Flash game called, was it Escape from Mumra's Tomb? It was really fun. It was like a side scroller, but they were like tiny little characters. I wish there were a record of it somewhere online. yeah, it was very cool. I remember trying to save it, and I couldn't figure out how to save it.
So last episode, last call for coloring books. We have 2 entries. No, anyone in this chat, take this damn coloring book. Oh, yes, there are 100% episodes coming with Zach and also Nick from Thundera, who's here.
Yes, can't wait.
Okay,
we're adding
Chia.
Chia.
Yay! Okay, gentlemen, now that we're here, do you have any, take the book, but don't bury it? No, you're not too late, Lucia. You can definitely be added. That's perfect. What I was going to say was, any of our bunglers in the chat, Nick, Matesh, is there any bonuses that you would like to hear? Anything that you would like to talk about? Like things that you would want to hear on a ThunderCats podcast?
Wow.
Or anybody?
I mean, not to put you on the spot, but I mean, is there any topic that you ever like, why isn't anyone covering this?
You mean in one of these type of chats or on one of the
Is
episodes?
it on a live stream, on a bonus episode of ThunderCats Reviews? Because, of course, we want to keep 85 alive, even though we're going to 2011. And
well, like you guys said a while ago, because me and the children have been sort of making them in between them revising for their exams, right? Watching the 2011 series. And I think there's going to be a lot of comparison between characters, a lot of analysis of those, and humor coming out from that comparison. I mean, comparing it to Raw is just another planet altogether, and comparing it to 2011 it's great to see those characters develop and be reinterpreted. So there's a lot of comparisons there. There's a lot of analysis and chit chat going on there, definitely. And what ifs, let's hear some more what ifs. There's going to be different what ifs now. What ifs are going to alter because, we're in different scenarios now. So that'd be interesting. Definitely.
Does anyone want to quickly, in our chat right here with Nick, Matesh, Zach, anyone want to answer this question? Who would really win between Lion-O or He-Man?
They wouldn't fight in the first place.
Yeah.
But okay, so I watch a lot on YouTube. There are a lot of what ifs, like
Speaking of what ifs.
And there was, and I don't remember who they said was going to be the winner, but there was a Lion-O versus He-Man. There was just like Wonder Woman versus She-Ra, Samantha Stevens versus the Scarlet Witch. There's like these all I love these things.
Witch? Okay.
Well, they run out of stuff to do, like Pinhead versus like the clown from If.
Janet Jackson.
If David, obviously, everyone should go and see the new He-Man film. Definitely go and support it. Right? It's amazing. Because I hear about the ThunderCats movie, and I hear it's going to be animated. A lot of people have been saying it's going to be animated. But the He-Man versus Lion-O comes down to the swords, right? And as He-Man says in the movie and in the Netflix series as well, the sword is a vessel, the power is in He-Man, as it were. And the sword is a conduit, as it were, to him, right? So Eye of Thundera against the power sword. Eye of Thundera, I think, tops it at that point. I mean, it's done, even though I'm a bigger She-Ra sword fan, I think the Eye of Thundera beats He-Man sword. What do you reckon, Nick?
I think you probably get the same interaction as Lion-O versus Hachiman. I feel like the swords, you might have a personality issue, but eventually the swords are going to go, wait, we're on the same team here. What are we doing?
I love that take. That's true, right? Because both swords come from a place of goodness, right? Really.
Yeah.
Well, then when we had Peter on the show, we talked about Excalibur versus the Sword of Omens, and Excalibur slayed the Sword of Omens.
I mean, because of the He-Man movie, a lot of people are obviously, and quite rightly so, jumping on the bandwagon and talking about He-Ra. So, I mean, He-Man, He-Ra. Yeah, here we go. There's another one.
Hero.
Right? and they did He-Man and ThunderCats, the comic book. I don't know if you've read that or seen that 6-part.
Yes.
It's brilliantly done. And it's an amazing story, and spoilers, Battle Cat turns into a ThunderCat. It's amazing.
I love that moment, and I wonder if that inspired the Battle Cat man figure from Mattel that they came out with.
Yeah, he was a Battle Cat man. Yeah, he was humanoid standing up.
So Buddha does say the Sword of Omens would overpower the Power Sword, but in a test of strength, He-Man over Lion-O. And I honestly agree. I do agree with that because he is the most powerful man in the universe. But Lion-O with the sword can do anything.
But
Lucia's
He-Man's build is bigger. Like, I think that's one of the things that always annoys me is like when they made the He-Man toys first, and then you started to see the ThunderCat toys. It was like they were maybe trying to stick with the shared part system that works fine for He-Man because all the characters have the same build. But on ThunderCats, everybody has a different body type. So yeah, like strength versus strength, He-Man probably would win against Lion-O just without their powers, just body type alone.
And that's a great
that towel behind David to check.
Exactly.
Honestly, it's a great point, Nick, because I do love in general that the LJN used a different build for Tigra.
Yeah, it's great.
And
it's great.
Panthro and Chitara. I mean, so genius.
Yeah.
Just comment.
By the way, Tim says, but between He-Man and Lion-O, who would lip sync for their life? I feel like, I don't know, if we're going by He-Man.
I made some comments.
Buddha says Panther beats He-Man in arm wrestling because it's Panther. You know what? Get that caveman in here.
So lip syncing, I'm answering this honestly. I already put it in the comments. Lip syncing, Lion-O would win versus He-Man, but Prince Adam versus Lion-O. Prince Adam with that little Prince Adam's winning. He's got a little sugar in him. When he turns into He-Man, he gets kind of stiff. You know what I mean? Gets like a little, he's got a little testosterone, too much testosterone going. He gets very stiff. So
that was pretty fun. He would be down for a lip sync battle.
I think you're right.
Plus, he's like more the feminine for me, but the lavender and the pink, he just kind of plays up to that that stereotype.
He would be good. He would be good. Okay, so without further ado, Zach, were you ready to prepare those 3 entries
with your treasure
into the hat of
treasure over there?
Should we make it? We'll make it big for this.
Okay, here we go.
Drum roll.
All right.
Oh wait, you know what? Don't we have something for this? As a matter of fact.
Oh wait.
Let me just add a little.
Oh, you have sound effects?
I shudder to show you this, Pokemon.
He can't. He's still shuddering to show you. Okay.
That's it. It's just shuddering to show you. Okay. All right. The winner is Lucia.
Yay! Yay! It did. You get the triumphant track.
I'll put the hat on.
Look at that treasure.
Okay, so Lucia, congratulations.
Our dark horse at the end.
Yes, it pays to stay around and enter into our coloring book contest. Okay, our beautiful bunglers. Oh, I still have the music going. Sorry.
Well, let it finish.
Mamrana, because I'm so used to that.
Wrap up.
And I'm going to put lessons learned in the background. So all of our congratulations, we're getting congratulations for Lucia. Our beautiful Greek Bungler, are you still here? Did you fall asleep on us? Let's just, congratulations, Leah. Okay, so what should we say? By the way, is this music too loud for everybody?
No, it's great.
Okay, great. First time. First time doing all this. So, Buddha says, congratulations, you're going to love it.
Well, what can we say?
We have covered every episode of ThunderCats. Did you hear that?
I mean,
Well,
maybe,
it's
maybe
like
we
wanna-
should be saying congratulations to you guys for doing all of that. And I can't wait for what the next steps will be for you guys.
Thank you so much.
You guys, I mean, you put so much work into that. And without people like you, without Sean and people keeping ThunderCats alive, like, where would the brand be without you guys doing all of this? So thanks for all the work you put in. Do more. Keep going.
Work on it.
Yes, so fall, like I'm hoping that because we never take a break usually. I'm hoping that we could take some weeks in September, but probably not.
Our breaks usually are we pretend that we're taking a break, but we're actually still recording. We're just like unofficially like we're taking a break, but we're always
in
like,
September. But so I mean, so by the time that rolls around, you'll forget about it because we are doing Star Wars all summer long. But if you're looking for ThunderCats content, there is the Beyond Thundera podcast. And you did hear we have 2 future guests that are already recorded and in the line to be heard. So, of course, support our Zakra when he's on.
Aren't you guys having fun watching that? All the behind-the-scenes stories. Oh my god!
Yeah, it's great.
It's
so good.
I listen on my commute, and I'm sure my fellow commuters wonder, like, what is he listening to? Why is he smiling so big?
We always talk about like how people don't realize what goes into production and the writers, the musicians, it's like so much that goes beyond, and just like the funny stories that you hear about, and like
the Dennis is with the feeling, Mumworth feeling will forever. For any bunglers that might not know, but when he mentioned that things got through that were a little risque and Mum was stealing and different things, I mean, that's hysterical. So things you can't learn things like that just from like a website or something. But
ThunderCats.org.
Lucia will be receiving her coloring book and you Bungler matching postcard very soon. I'll mail it out this week, Lucia.
And we'll have all the information,
of course, from Nick from Thundera and
Thank you guys.
All of our bunglers, now that we have you here. Oh, and Tim did say I listen to Beyond Thundera when I mow the lawn, and I'm sure my neighbors are like, why is he so giddy? And then Lucia hearts. And honestly, before we go, if there's anything you do want to see from us in the future, please let us know. We always try to make the show, we want to put it in your guys' hands too, because we do have so many mails and what ifs, and Costas has written such beautiful reviews as well. Leah, I mean, forget it. Leah's emoji queen. And Matesh, of course. I mean, we have so many what ifs and mails to do. But on the main show, like when Zach was mentioning the script for the unproduced movie, I've always wanted to do an episode. That was for years I've been saying. Yeah. So maybe we could even do an episode on the unproduced movie script and see what the difference would be and things like that. But we want to keep 85 going for all of you. And just thank you all. Thank everybody who's here. Everyone who has listened to 135 episodes of the podcast. And
go back and listen again from the beginning. I do it all the time. It's brilliant.
and he came up with such amazing questions based on that. It was absolutely incredible.
I did not even remember and know that we did.
No, it's incredible. And this is a great wheel of. This is top 10 tunes they played in the Thunder Tank. Hey, I would love to do an episode like that. They want to listen to Ryan David sing. I don't know about mine. I sing in my mumra. I'll do a little mumra ditty for you. But,
tap dance.
So before we go, we do have this short video. Don't worry, it's not 5 minutes, 11 seconds. So this is just a tease of what's to come. If it works. 5 minutes.
Hey.
Our original music.
That's right. So, again, thank you to we did bring our ThunderCats straws. So
Awesome.
we always bring up those curly straws.
The anointing.
The anointing. So, Bunglers, everyone that was here today, Tim, Nick, Matesh. We got you on camera, Matesh. I love it. And our Zachra, of course, who has helped us countless amounts of times. And even leading up to this, helped planning with this. And so we can't thank you all enough. Before I get emotional, like on the Christmas special again,
Can't edit that.
thank you all for being here. It's meant the world. Everyone who's here today.
All your comments, all your support, all the support for the franchise, all of just the friendships again that we've made, all of the new connections that we've made, all of the, I don't know. It's just nice again to know that there's just so many people out there and the love and sharing your lives with us again. I'm a broken record. I've said this so many countless times, and I've said it a countless times, but it does mean the world to us. And you know our hearts, and those of you that we've talked to before and we've met, and you know our hearts, and we truly appreciate it, and thank you for spending your time with us and your talents, and it's been an amazing ride for us. And again, it's not the end, so like I'm like it's not sad, it's happiness, but we're just going on to the next phase, and it'll be part of the ThunderCats, and it'll be, you know, all of this good, only blessings, only good things.
So with that, thank you so much, Nick.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having me on here. I can't believe I got to be on here with you guys. This is fun.
Thank you for being here, Matesh. That's beautiful, man, right? The support he's given us, and our
Thank you
Zach.
very much.
Oh, of course, Zach. Oh, sorry,
No, just
Matesh. I
saying-
think I
no,
cut you.
no, I'm just saying thank you very much, and you know, it's an honor to be part of us bungling community, and we'll continue, and they'll keep bungling, as we always say.
And because Tim, thank you
Tim.
again for being there, sharing your also love for Jessica Fletcher, and then Boots, and then Boots. And of course our Zachara. So thank you so much.
Thank you. It was just fun to hang out with you all. This is just like, it's fun. Like, I didn't prepare much at all. It was just sitting here and enjoying chatting.
We did have we had other things that we're supposed to do, but you know.
That's the thing, and I always say this, and then I'm going to shut up because we really have to go, and I know everyone has lives to get to, but when we have conversations with all of you, like, and I've said this again before and again, I'll say it again and again, like when we all talk, there's no uncomfortableness. You know, when you've like gone and had a conversation with someone you've never met before, or like whatever, there's like those awkward moments and there's uncomfortableness. Like there has never been, with all of the people that we have gone and met, like I've never felt uncomfortable or awkward silence or weird or whatever. Like it's never been that way. And I really feel like that's because of the love that we have, and like the type of people that this is drawn in.
Yes.
And really, I don't know how to express it. I hope I'm articulating it the way I'm trying to say it. And it just, that to me is a testament to the type of people everyone,
and the show itself,
and the type of people that's drawn in. And I really so much appreciate that. It's been such a blessing and enhancing my life, our lives, and I hope yours as well. And that again is truly the greatest blessing from this whole experience of the podcast. So,
and of course, every bungler, it would take forever, but
I mean anybody, like,
but every bungler. I mean, Chris for sharing your move with us, Bonner. I mean, Daniel. There's so many different bunglers.
You know, when we met Peter and everybody.
But I mean, having Buddha was amazing. Buddha, Peter, Dennis, everyone here today, it's just been a blessing. So here's to 2011 and beyond. Of course, you could always reach us at Universal Appeal 2020 on Instagram. But if you want to reach out to the show and send ideas, send whatever. Feel free, please. We always want to include as many people in things as always. We do have coloring books available for anybody. There's a bunch. Oh my god, we had printed out a lot. There might be more contests coming. Who knows? But also, I don't know. What else? Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for all being here today. Happy Father's Day for, I don't know if it's in the UK, but
Yeah.
Is it tomorrow UK as well?
Yeah, tomorrow, yeah.
Happy Father's Day to every father here. Our daddy Matesh, the king of the Cubs. So thank you all again. And again, oh my God, we didn't even do I just thought of it, Zach. We were supposed to announce who the biggest bungler was.
Well, I think it's a little late for that.
I think it's you. I think you just claimed it.
And we have video. We have the biggest bungler video too. Okay, so we'll just have to do this again.
That's a bonus.
Let us know truly, like if you enjoyed this and if you weren't able to appear live with us this time, please let us know if you want us to do these again, or we don't want to just do them and people hate it. But if you enjoyed it and if
you were like, please never do this again.
If you wanted more interact, like in the future, like again, Nick, people coming up, Matesh, Tim again, all these people, we would love that. Buddha, if you're still here. Thank you again. I'll shut up and we will see you as always. ThunderCats, ho, 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 ho.
That's me.
Oh.
I'm
Oh.
ho.
Oh,
There we go. There we go.
You're all hoes. I hate to tell you.
we're hoes.
Thank you again. Thank you again for everyone to being here, and we will talk to you next time. And thank you all again here, everyone who participated, everyone in the chat. Thank you so much. And who you calling a hoe, David?
I already said I was the hoe. You play the game and I get the name.
There you go. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you
guys.
again. Hey, everybody here.